me kai mrebi ana me te compound house. Na me kotena pipe no na me twitwi nchenzi mu a enwum we na me tuo. Na ma me bi wo feel 104.3 14 minutes after 1 meeting the MCI ya boa me na me ceremony wrap it up for the year na 2026 no Ola Michael ababe som na chese ya ye den ya hwedwumedie na senia no odene ya bekwa homa ne so sese ya ne ya hye ye nkomo ntwetwe no ase etie for Peace FM Entertainment Review na wasuguso awutie
Abenada yawada me Entertainment Review.
Okay. Ahaya Peace 104.3. Ahumane so eye wo peni a woda eye NSA ano Director General eye yaw ampofo ankra ono enene ye ne no ba betwetwe nkomo etie for sene amu nyina mu nim na misa Accra Sports Stadium ne Sports Stadium se wo Ghana haide wutumi se December we die Jumedia ekoso wo ho edoso ye pa na asemba ko eda ho kese ananka eha eye National Sports Authority for any creative art for no dodo na ne say eya na pitch na ye pese ye use no empempi na pitch cover anke wese ye de kata pitch ne so na etumi protected grass and send ye be ya ye event a enye sports related wo ho wi a edumra ebedu say wase ye be ye sports related event na grass na e wo pitch ne so is still in good condition na ye betumi edi dwumedia wase ye di wo hon ma ye sports related. One of the major problems of NSA was that na pitch cover na ebi ni ho enu ntino na omanfo no beje eye stadium na ye ntumi mo sa space na omo pese wo mo ye na omo di created yo omo pese omo create. A typical example eye Sarkodie show okoye no eye Kumasi homecoming ni utumi hu say ye man no eye ye mfa ne se quarter part of the stadium and the year because na ehun be hia say was ye protected grass and said ye be ya ye di so akoni aba ye koba grass no ansay na enu achi ya san aba be yisika twitwiri die e de aye dem e de asiesie grass no but eye week himu ye hu say event be breakfast wo national Accra Sports Stadium ye hu say medical aye ne concert enra ye hu say ye GT Bank and so ye wo mo de wo ho amidst other events akoso but ye hu say pitch cover bi aba be piem enum na ye ba beje mu nkyeremu e wo pani a woda eye National Sports Authority ano eye yaw ampofo ankra Mr. Ankra Pachote me nkai ma wakwa about the entertainment review so hello Mr. Ya what me nkai
Hello.
Good afternoon. Afishia Panso Bibi Abokode. Ye de nyame ase. Mr. Ankra, say na watwe ye atwa mu anasa menkasa bosumi bi atwa mu kakra. Na enkomo kese ababeda eye creative art industry mu ana ye di nwa bobo. And say ye per se ye a lot of events at Accra Sports Stadium. But one of the major challenges say na MPP, the National Sports Authority, eka and say ye the stadium ne de eda ho. Emre sports season ye de anka ye krasi ye benya so mfaso se ye de be renti anas ye de be ma adasa na wo mode ababedi wo mudwumedie but ade ba kwa e high pa any pitch covers ebi ni ho enti empempi no ye the sports or sports stadium no emma omanfo mo de bedi dwuma ebe wie twene na ebi grass na sei e wo se sei sika na ye sade koye no ne fan ne kosi abatene ye hu se pitch covers no ebi aba Mr. Ankra Mpacho boy mu kakra say no NSA for na ato eye pitch cover no aba na say enkomo na wo ho na saying.
Oh, thank you. And the most important thing is in pitch covers that sports and entertainment, marriage, US, the UK, other established sports nations. It's a very common feature. Wembley Stadium, O2 Arena, Lakers Arena, Miami Stadium. We invested $50 million, $100 million, 200 million Ghana cedis, whatever it is. We invested such an amount of money. It shouldn't just be for sports. And in himself, the world of sports, Sebi, and yet just the actual theory and yet the Yedijuma. He said, very much practical. And we are just following the examples of those who have done it better or they continue to do it. So I hear business models a bit means to Abwa in terms of bringing, financial support to the economy, the local economy and the larger economy. It's a pitch protectors, not there. The first job it's supposed to service is to be a concept for any program, mass wedding cry, you meet me a mass wedding, and it will be 3, 4, maybe 5 hours, not my reception. We can use the pitch to host such an event, musical concerts, major seminars, without destroying the pitch. In the past, the pitch is ruined. Then we use the same money, as a revenue, to now rebuild or to repair the pitch. And hopefully, this December, it will be the beginning of a new era. And deal with this funding to repair the damaged pitch. But as to whether NSA has acquired it or not, it is a partnership, and it is a corporate-private partnership that has brought this to allow the NSA to supervise its use. Pitch covers, but of course, with time and in due time, NSA, indeed other agencies will be able to purchase and have their own pitch covers to have these programs across Ghana.
Okay. Now, Mr. Ankra, you share send your work as a private partnership. Womone NSA4 and adjoining send your beya you bet to me in your pitch covers yama. Into saying the send and share here. According to Biba Beji Stadium now or person didn't do media so long as a pitch in being involved no who be here say or be rent a pitch cover no akawana.
Oh yes, non-negotiable. So at the beginning of the year, first, a few programs, and just to give you background, your friends proposals we bring.
I mean, Kai Kran and say I make Kai Vibes Cartel D.
Your friends May, June, July, August, people have come, they want to pay huge sums of money to use the pitch. They just say, just say, try a resignation letter. Now you fear because the pitch will be destroyed. It takes sometimes 2 days to set up a world-class stage. Then, all the seatings, all the VVIP tents, all the ACT or speakers, within 3 days, pack no best. Now, nearby understand, nearby World Cup qualifiers. It's no crowd there, forget. Master say, yeah, the pitch number one. Now, I say, into World Cup qualifiers. And I don't think anybody would, have fun change. So that was out. After World Cup qualifiers, not covered immediately. So again, we had to turn down about 3 or 4 very, very lucrative proposals and offers because not pitch any available. So as you say, Peace FM, mobile program, somewhere international entertainment program, what there so many people from around the world, but there we can offer you the stadium facilities and the pitch once the protectors are there. Then we can use that to make sure the program also be fair. We bring a VIP section, we bring a close up experience, up close experience. There's a lot of room for spectators who are different categories, our stands, VVIP, popular stand, and all the rest of it. So that one, it is a precondition. You have to agree that you protect the pitch. Otherwise, we will not even have that conversation. We have to make sure the pitches across are protected, whether it is Accra, Kumasi, Babayara, Tamale, Aliu Mahama, Cape Coast, Esipong. That is what we're going to do going forward.
Right. So just for for mutie biana will be opeso bedi niju media wono afe no ba be make enquiries no. Ye pese etiase say sa cost of the pitch cover no extra cost the rental of the space no and I say it's embedded in the contract of utilizing the space no.
Send me check no so oye program or any of the National Sports Authority venues, then the pitch protectors must come into the conversation. So that would be given as a cost. So it is part of the whole package. Without the pitch covers, no, there will be no conversation, there will be no contract.
Okay, all right, that's great. Now, in Foni Kakra, you me mom pad, you said personally, me call home who said pitch covers and said you're my fixing. But in Foni Kakra, some videos be a me who ye, especially for Endra GT Bank for concert, you crown me who said pitch cover no. A kata baby bebre, but baby so a green area, as in a grass no hono edaho. Mr. Wa hono dear, and no affecting no. Kesepa na say ade ne de ba ye na entumi uncover sa area ni na.
Oh, it's a good question, Emma. The bottom line is green area now, Kano. And yet part of Enka, the designated area of use. There will be no activity there. There's no need to cover it. I know they're natural, and if it rains, and whatever it is. The number of days. No? The only green area, it means that area or that portion is not going to be used for that particular program on that day. And sometimes, it takes 2, 3, sometimes more days to set up a world-class stage. It's okay. Yeah, Vibes Cartel, come on, almost send the team about Ghana, and they know what to train come out. Then they wanted to use their Accra Sports Stadium. Anka, this would have been 28th, thereabouts, 29th December show at Vibes Cartel Bayo Accra Sports Stadium. But we didn't have the luxury and the assurance that by this time, and so, package now, the global stars, Rick Ross, Nomne, all the big, the dancehall artists in this animal, we had to say no because you're committed now. We cannot meet that requirement. M said they will sue us for all the money we have since independence. We decided to decline.
Okay. And to say there, say a pitch covers here by then there will be no news here about declining any other future collaborations. We will be person or a year across Sports Stadium maybe collaborating.
Well, stakeholders engagement, security considerations. There's so many factors that go into it. May a servant, may a supervisor, caretaker, as it were, for all these conversations. May take a final decision in terms of Makasi and on a I am briefed, I am educated, I am given information. I have to take those decisions. So depending on the intel and info, then we can arrive at the best decision for Ghana as a country, for the NSA, your partners, the entertainment, industry. We want sports and entertainment to become one. Our arenas and Kuye all these years.
I say you dream praka crani a giant. I say I say honey as I say a baby and say the nice sir.
Exactly. But this time around, no, we don't have an excuse not to merge into any sporting event there. We need to make sure that entertainment is part of it. They are also branded Ghana. GTA, Ghana Tourism Authority, OSHA, every single Black Stars World Cup match. Omoba, no more set it up, no more branded, Taste Ghana, Feel Ghana, Wear Ghana. Those are the sort of things, the Black Star experience. We should be able to have all these things at our venues across the 16 regions. And I think this is the time that marriage will become very strong and bear fruits.
Okay, now yemeshe and come back so ya na ewo ho bebre and for especially even in the creative art industry you didn't bebre say the a lot of stadiums sa ewo ho deda and neno most of them are more renovated crown. They factor in the plans of making it concert friendly. Now wo kasa no kan bibi try say no pesa warrior between the creative art and the sports no yetumi emani gina brane pa. So as as at now, we are working towards that. Is there any possibility, say, Bia, in your turn, Bia says, say, a couple 3 years and sana the first term of the NDC government, and I wrap it up and I bibisa. Is there any possibility, say, Bia, you any major renovations, Bia, ebe factor all these things into it, and because one of the major concerns when it comes to hosting events at the stadium has to do with sound. Any enyema bebrebe o ha yusu otokra yen sheda yen stadiums ayewe ye need ya ye tumi ekata so sene be ya yusu oto a affect event and bibi. Is there anything like that in the pipeline and ya dwene ho se ebe?
That's a very good question, and I'm sure, sir, we are very much aware of the fact that Mampini, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he's big on sports, very big on sports. Within the share in private and you have conversations about sports, he gets very excited. And that is why the big push of sports account, my boss, the Honorable Minister for Sports and Recreation, he's been pushing the agenda for the sports bill, and it's going to be transformational. Yeah, no, you be to me in your solid funding and consistent funding, not just for infrastructure changes, but also in terms of capacity building administratively, and then the sports policy vision we are trying to implement under the NDC. It's a process, but already, and by luck and our chance, and Ghana, you qualify for World Cup. With all due respect, if you compare the few years before Yentumi Crowd qualified for the AFCON, and now the kind of attendances are ever, the enthusiasm, the interest, the results, and luckily, so Osha World Cup group Ghana Kolande is very lucrative in terms of branding, in terms of marketing, publicity, and Ghana can build and push and promote its brand. When there's football, why don't we add our music? When there's football, why don't we add our arts and culture, all aspects, so that we have that complete synergy there. Ghana, we are going as Oman Ghana. We are not just going to play ball now, but in the past, first round, but there be second round, semis or final. We should still take every single match, every single opportunity to push the name, the brand Ghana as a collective, rather than say as football, GFA, ministry, NSA. There be going forward, the Black Stars experience, Ghana tourism, all of them will be involved in the conversation. Creative arts, they are all part of it. The synergy, entertainment. We cannot go to a World Cup or a major tournament and just go and play and come. That is not why some of us were appointed. Because we are expected to bring a little bit of side experience and knowledge. And you, for example, you can also be part of that NIASR Q&A to educate our listeners and viewers. Going forward, the branding of Ghana will be going to a different level through our sports, and it is a gradual process. But this December is the beginning, and you are seeing little examples of the rewards that we can have.
Right. Yeah, we better see be brave. But before I remember, said this December, and yeah, they chassis. It looks like this December, the National Sports Authority, Jumapa, in terms of renting out the sports stadium, because most of the events are man for yen na a sports stadium. What pressure need to say, Kaka?
Oh, a normal pressure. Say,
pressure. This is Kabana.
To me, but so far. We've been I'm getting good support from, as I said, Ghana Tourism Authority. The CEO has been tremendous. Like a sister, Beku Santana, Rex Umar from Black Star Experience, Kofi Otridakun, for example. There are a lot of people who've been helping and pushing the agenda of the MDC, the president. And I think it's a partnership. We can all bring our strengths, and then we bring it together in the pot, and we'll have something very beautiful. It's pressure not there. It's okay. You better manage it. May I stress that I can come and hide in your studio and listen to some music.
Okay, yeah, that's it, Mr. Yampofo Ankra. Thank you very much for your time. Yeah, that's it. So for the detailed explanation, thank you so much. The Director General of National Sports Authority, Mr. Yampofo Ankra, and I yenene twetwe nkomono. And to say, dear, there is no excuse. Yenya pitch covers at least with the private partnership NSC for any this private company no akono. There's some pitch covers available and then no we event to a stadium machine niwa ebesi hu kwan provided the say ube to me etua car now what to me utilize it because so quite say so long as ube you so pitch and kwade and also is embedded in the cost ube yeden ube tua wo ho na chese wo de edi wudwumedi a wo pese wudie sports stadium dwumedi ne de adore so minim say on the 24th Stonebwoy and so Echo Accra Sports Stadium. Din na chess womu di jumedie no akwa so the Beam Festival is 10 years. Eba BC on the 24th of December. Ya nanga kaneno ya kane say obi nka say 24th ko ukrum. But this year die ye nko ye krum ye ko Accra Sports Stadium na ya kwa celebrate a year the Beam Festival happen on the 24th of December, yeah. Intetie for yentie nyumi kakra na se baba ke baba twa yen komo twetwe so 35 minutes after 1 a high peace 104.3 chi and akwabna sare kendo nyumu ya chese agentini wo socials ne so my baby a wo be fa bia obi dey I thought we have a matching tattoo with the men ni ye na de ba kwa mi de bia be busa me hu se aso yi akwabna kan ho asem 20 years ni aso yente wo side of the story. Da bempa na so ba be kire ne si ye no da bempa na so ba be kire. But that's just by the way. This is a beautiful tune from Kwabna featuring Stonebwoy and Kofi Kinata. And you ma Kwabna Sadia about 20 years ago I saw Nyomona Ebeji Tinipan on the remix ayedi abani just ayedi ababere can do bibia na nyumi eye nkofo de ye papa for your that's why you come chichi and so now wouldn't say ya na do December festivities na enya dia wo betumi eyi Ghana Tourism Authority every mo na say no Ghana Tourism Authority rolling out shuttle buses bia e betumi aboa ama December yi festive season yi akoni abani niema ye be kono ebetumi aye easy amayen. The Ghana Tourism Authority has partnered with the state transport company to deploy 5 shuttle buses to support the movement of event goers and visitors during this year's December in GH celebrations. According to the post on the Ghana Tourism Authority official Facebook page, officials say the initiative is designed to ease traffic congestion and improve access to major activity hubs across Accra and surrounding areas throughout December. The Ghana Tourism Authority any state transport company no wamo aka boma omo release 5 shuttle buses ebetumi aboa a support ye movement wamo ko event ahoho awoma baba besra yen say traffic womo beduma ebedu so mbeko event no kra na oma bra womo ntumi nkono. Ghana Tourism Authority any state transport company no aka bom e de sa buses eba na baba boa ye movement December season. But yabekwa humane so na yeni Director of Corporate Affairs ewo GTA atwetwe nkomo Mr. Bright Asempa Chadide wono ebema ye more details as to say na hyehyɛ ne tie hwan na betumi afa ehimfa na ɛwɔ ne enyemanema nyina no na ye ni na ye hunu sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ December yi ohun kyerɛ baabi a wobɛhu sɛ GTA ayɛ nhyehyɛ a ɛbɛboa ye ni na. Mr. Bright mpachoti yɛn kai ma wakwaba de ba Peace FM Entertainment Review.
Ababa from drink now, Maminchia were cheerful, and I really have a challenge. December the pressure on Piamame voice and I eat a car, cheerful and one Casabon Panchen.
Okay. Na Mr. Bright yetiasiasa but ne yehu article we a say GTA for a partner with state transport company mo release 5 shuttle buses ebeboa easy the movement of event goers any ahowo mabakro mpachon komo no etesen pa.
Yo, me pacho menda si bebre na me san TF bio na menka almost December in the GH there. Yeah, that Jane me okra. I hope what bebre na abakro and one kasa osha obotu se traffic na edoso yeba and events and also edoso. Now a banner say also be a person nyane kakra for bronya and she answer drivers and now say or more year Uber boat ni asefo no obe oda beba na lorry fare anke was say 25 Ghana cedis na koye 35 and ma complain bebre ebe to GT and because December in GH there is ya beti so beto ye nim no ana ye leader the CEO mami for wajeto yes and no sadia e was say ye to me two and amombi as GT ni ye to me eboa na omo bemba event ni ade no at least omo to be a save bibi kakra enti otu anamo any the CEO of State Transport STC ekochichen komo nyame adomoji tu mu se we dey asema ede enti o release 5 buses at the mano say this year December in GH no STC buses ebeye adwuma na aboa omoko event no ati omo breso.
Okay, na chese we no yede ti eye wo manfo ne breso and o kasa no you can be about eye cost of transportation any eye the easiness say amanfo benya in terms of so one movie around near there but me pacho obi bebusa say na 5 buses ebe enough sign na the movement na ebe ye obekwa aba ana say sign planet here
I say do some na transport companies no so pressure wo muso STC unto mo ye adwuma enya akra hanko a omo tu kwai tamale apa east apa west o mind mu nyina nti omo buses no mo deploy and to we dey be kase and ka yemfa asidapo ema CEO any the CEO of STC say in kabomi etimi ama 5 buses ye koye nim no buses no ebe kona nim and then you have 5. Next year you be 10. The third year you be 15. Let's just think kakra yeah.
Okay, but ye perceive a share movement no kakra. Locations no ehifa pote na basisi ebesisi na wobi peso ofru bia ediem process pa no obefemu ida okodu ha no atena bas nim na chese ba bia e connect na kwa na say ye pese ehu san hyehye na etiefo no etubi etiase ye na wo mo mbe patronize no wo mo etumi enya adequate information
yo e bacho eti kai no STC buses a GPA afa se ebeboa omo beko event ni nyina no ya branding no obehu se GTA logo ebo December in GH ebo now bako ebefi pram the wenya abatema toll booth afa ashama for edi aba abesi 37 any Independence Square bako so befi amasama bokwase edi ba aba abesi enkrofo ewo circle Independence Square bako ebefi adenta abafa Legon Okonglo edi aba abesi Independence Square bako ebejina akramo na etumi afa enkrofo edi omako bebi e woso oboko ena bako so befi Jamestown ena kaswa the efficacy no befa Jamestown at me a fan for Eddie Omaba Independence Square. Into these are the routes he apply this year.
Okay, now me kai a year article ni munsono. There was a part yeah trese GTA any a year private event organizers no so coordinated to ensure say calendar no of a year the well publicized concerts and cultural shows of food fairs and light displays near the adini no GTA beboa in terms of a year transporting the people there. Me person me hunu say is it that ye be share event a course on a particular day? For instance, ye ni mu say a year 21st Black Sheriff a year concert a year Legon stadium University Stadium hono. Yenim said 24th Stoneboy enso eye ne concert. Yenim said 25th Sakodie enso ebe ne concert. Enti ye pesi ehunu enhyehyeye ne te say is it that GTA ni event organizers see ye hyehye ho ahu so okay event we ye be transporting crofo we e na akọ and say.
Okay, me pacho the TNS GTA ye December in GH event calendar. And me pacho say you are not captured in the event calendar where they were daroma ye woman in tia and don't just say we event in demo. But the TNS say you call it for proposal no when to me meet criteria no and don't think I to me admit into the event calendar. Now, we show you December in GH event calendar for 2025. Ube who say you were about 100 and plus events scattered all over the country and yet a crown one. And to me, patch of these events are captured into your calendar now. And no, na yet provided passes for. And not just the other events anymore. Many will say, Ebia, young fellas say, Obiwo Abokobi or ye events can see. But when to me meet your criteria, no, I'm a young capture into your event calendar, no, and not just say your booming event, any criteria, you will meet if you are next you obey meeting. But on more, you capture a GTA endorsed event, and no home basis, and I provide it.
Okay. Now, just say, wow, we event ha, ebia. One ko GT Australia unko bo mama ni say me pacho me event me yene da say me pese a capture ewo the calendar emuno na che say wono ebia na yentumi an transporting for amma wo venue honum but these are the events are a year captured in a year GTA calendar nko a na che say ye boa a transporting enkrofo alcohol.
About your watch him, Mama, come out to me.
Okay. Now, Obi Mebusa say, we know ye ba befa e free, and ye betu ye bibi.
About your, on say, Obi Beka say, there is no free lunch even in Freetown. And and you're free. But the TNS say, instead, say, Ebia, Ubetia, 2 pesos for transporter. Otomo say, because the demand and supply, they say traffic will come. And they won't say, trying be proud to make Kojina baby, make instead here, 5 cities, can't even see 10 cities. GTA, under the leadership of Mami for Wajeto, the air can the buses, yeah, they are back. They be a wood here 2 cities, maybe I will be 1 city for your bus and then watch me up for. Free,
now you say free.
Oh, that be Pacho. Wadaruma, Pacho, and you're free, Pacho.
Okay.
The only thing they say, at your house, at your breast, the struggler will be fem car because they say, oh, that car, or my pie, what do you and to them in the war? A young Amiadum, yet me and Yastia can try you.
And no crown of traffic, I will be dimu and Yasan.
And Yasem no. Na yenshe obia ono afi na obepre abefaka o sorry anu machia enkwofo salai edi musa echenka edi enti ebi asa line na wodi mechenka di akọ event bi na ye beju 2 city GTA say oh there be ye the basket aba to 1 city na wodi fa nefa ko.
Ya beda si bebre any entry mo a wodi ama ye nti na chese areas no na nkamenya ya ka obesa abosu bio said be ya obi nso ede beto ne plans mu say bi okọ event bi na oye Uber ana ofa eyi na se car ni bi ma obetumi akai sa aha meti entertainment review ye say basi bi besi ha ebi besi ya me say obobo eye areas na bus no ebe picking crofo no ebio.
About Messi Abobo Sidia, Namekase, or more free pam from Eba Dowenya, Chema, Ashama for Bacho, your bass, Mammo, Ashama for Mubabe joining Mobas, no, Ewatema, toe boots, former toe boots, a hot and a bass in the benchina, na Afamo Diaba. More Mufi Ashi, Dodoa, Adenta, any idea, Bacho Mobas, no, a befiwa for Adenta, Abba, Bedu Independence Square. Kaswa for me bacho bus no ebeba ebefemwa ba circle aba bedu Independence Square and a face so Accra Mall. You will pass back for a bit now. So anybody do na festive season, you almost did Accra Mall. We are almost a summer cycle Germany. You station bus back or Accra Mall. Na afe to me up and for so apa.
Okay. Number jo pokwase enka ho.
Me patro ka ho me bo pokwase amasamai me patro ni na ka ho kaso aka ho pram ka ho ashama fo ka ho shopping mall ya the bus back over see wo me patro obi aka ho why.
Okay. Mr. Bright.
Bia oti na nke bia me call of CEO no fa bus back on ka ho area.
Na confirm me fa me nkwana.
Aden. So we start 7 women na into 4 before me ta we chia. As entertainment show bus today.
Matthias, Mr. Bright, you better ask any tremor with the every year and every year boy Jimmy.
About passing drink out with that city. My name is
Official pass.
My for you now official pa. Your bumpire after the 10 years in I am from na Jumapa, Yamiatum. Yana for a share His Excellency President Mahama. Now, up to me, no, Edema, the CEO of Ghana Tourism Authority, my name for Wajetu. Meaning, Ghana, I'm planning to my pay for Asum Drink Council.
Asum Drink Council, Mr. Bright, Asempa Dasi Bebre. Okay, Mr. Bright Asempa Chadide Enamot Ninkai, or the Director of Corporate Affairs at Ghana Tourism Authority, or no Enamot Ninka Ewo Ahumai Sui Entino Nachese, and then Woods ye ya GT Adaroma, any a state transport company, Wamo Akabumu. And one more rolling out a year 5 buses a bit to me abua easy transportation and can traffic a walk room mokofa car ebia cost no December do na ukofa Uber uko baby 30 cedi I feel very request na Uber ni number 200 Ghana cedis me pamacho GTA4 a make arrangement enti mo amwa pram Dowenya Temaran about eba 37 no more bus ho Oyarefa Adenta barrier Madina and afe 37 Pokwase of Anchor barrier Achimota circle afe so bus befi Kaswa Aba circle ebinsu befi Accra Mall Aba a year Black Star Square. We nano year to improve access to event centers and ensure safety and also enhance a year the visitor comfort during a year the festive season. In Timonshan and so say a year all these shuttle buses no ebe available. Nemum enye free. Enye free utie interview na wachiremu say bianka okofa wo ordinary car ubetua 10 cedi no ebia na obefa bus we ya ubetua 3 cedis and now ubetua 4 cedi enti the transportation cost no is drastically reduced ya tisopa but enye free ya besre mo se monsha ne so kama na chese dwumedie ni na December festive season na ye kan December in Ghana ebi mo se dirty December ebi mo se Ghana de the Christmas hub ni no ye hwe amano es ewie peyo na chese afene be kɔ na wie ye no na chese bibia aye kama It's here for no me no about pounds manum higher piece 104.3 na wasugusu awutie entertainment review and na wugusu awutie me the MCI ebo amina me tenemu na ya wrap up for the year 2025 and commodity ebi wo hopa we tie for semobe kaya eye Black Star Experience ye launch ye wo Ghana hanum say na chese expectations are na wo manfo no no ye betwe ho nkomo kakra na yahwe say a year Black Star Experience ne what we were expecting to see no has it materialized and I say yeah you say I feel we cry no yeah bano a year creative art sector na say creative art industry na enyema na ye share ni mu na enyema aban cars wo be ye no I feel we no yeah industry players and I say yeah stakeholders were industry we mono our expectations really met enyema na ye pesi ye hunu no ye hu bi and I say ye hunu bi ye because en komano aye kese a chese omanfo no bebre na etre omadwen ebimusi ebimusi ebeye ebimusi afepe omuye nya botre ye puso ahoma no na yakwa ahoma no so na ye ne nsentroni ana se wo bi o ye industry player kese pa ye Austin Wood ye ne no atwetwen komo na chese ye nya detailed explanation as well as expectation of a year what we were hoping to see to materialize in the year 2025 2025. Na yɛhwɛ animu pa sɛ eniema bebree na enebesi na yɛbɛkɔ ahoma no so ne yɛne Austin Wood atwetwe nkɔmmɔ but ɛne no mɛma kwan na yɛne etiefoɔ nso atwetwe nkɔmmɔ kakra me yɛ sure sɛ afia so yi deɛ wo nso so no wo entertainment story bi a wahu na wobɛpɛ sɛ wobɛkyerɛ wadwen ɛwɔ ho kakra. Yɛbɛkɔ ahoma ne so na afei yɛne Austin Wood atwetwe nkɔmmɔ sɛ yɛwie na yɛba mɛma wo kwan na wo nso wafrɛ na entertainment story yɛkɔ so afei nyinaa nea wahu no nea wateɛ anaasɛ deɛ ɛnɛ yɛde ho nkɔmmɔ a wopɛ sɛ wokyerɛ ho adwen no na wo nso so no wakyerɛ wadwen na yɛtumi akɔ yɛnim yɛnkɔ ahoma ne so na yɛne ɛyɛ Austin Wood ɛntwetwe nkɔmmɔ Austin mpakyɛ wote menka yɛ ma wakɔ abade ba entertainment review so. Hello Austin, wote menka? Okay. Austin nyama ahoma ne so ye enti etiefo yɛbɛtoa so na yɛdi dwumadie no na kyɛsɛ yɛbɛbie phone lines no na yama etiefo nso afrɛ na entertainment story bi a wɔn hunu yi a wɔn bɛpɛ sɛ wɔn ɛbɛkyerɛ no na wɔn nso wɔn abɛkyerɛ wɔn adwen wɔ ho na yɛahwɛ sɛnea wɔn nso so no afi entertainment industry mu nneɛma ɛyɛ dɛn ɛkɔma wɔ.
Entertainment review.
What are you on the other fucking
Entertainment review.
and then Mr. Wubberton some
Entertainment review. Entertainment review.
What's in an up and fortune? I see you.
Entertainment review.
Ghana for my man of France, your man of France, your man of France.
One day. No big green day. One day. No matter you are. One day. When you're with me, we are black here. So far with you.
What are you on the other fucking
Entertainment review.
and then Mr. Wubberton some
Entertainment review. Entertainment review.
What's in an up and fortune? I see you.
Entertainment review.
Ghana for my man of France, your man of France, your man of France.
10 minutes after 2, it's here for Peace Entertainment Review. No, Asugusu Awutie. Yankwa Humani Sona, Yene Austin Wood, and Chichi and Komo. Austin Pachote Menkayama, about the Entertainment Review. So, okay, it's here for so edge was so kama. Austin, yen share a year who being a player in this industry, na ye share creative assets ano na yebu nkompon koyechi ehwe NDC for manifesto a womo de baaye say afi 2025 enema ebe hyase aye nyina no so far afi na ekọ na wieye aka enna beye 11 days per na chese afi no akọ na wieye an sa etil saying so far has your expectations been met as a creative player no?
Yamada say send my share with 1 hour Jipre 18 my opinion I have not been impressed I've not been impressed by Neoma SC in the year 2025 in the field of creative arts. Now the challenge I mean when they say I won't say you're complaining for the active time of university. I can't talk to us so I say because a ministry, a tourism and creative arts. Now a very difficult collecting data our sector, which is creative as part of it. Not tourism data, say anecdotal cry, now say GTA, DNO, any Ghana Statistical Service, DNO. It's a new war and no a change creative arts. It's a man see creative arts for no. It was a year Ministry of Finance or Minister call Parliament now or the 2026 budget statement and equal to Ghana. Or fair Parliament, the ministry be a reports on the amano. Now, okay, or can you do no? Not to do now or tourism. You want creative arsenal. Neomuka so mobile Black Star experience, Ghana eating and cooking and Ghana when it's hard and I know a brushes why I call. And your mama will say, any sector. That is the challenge we have faced. The GIA it will share here and the review. No, I think I have not been impressed by what creative arts sector of part of the ministry. The Nyoma Akosone Minister Nankasano Neni Ahe.
Okay, so Mitienia Wokaya na it had to mainly do with a year you can say over can say budget ya ye kokan ye kra allocation near the adi kra no as a creative arts no it was mostly about the year tourism. Ediana nanka wo hwese obi anka wo creative art industry mo diana nanka wo hwese anka bi anka be materializing.
Okay, for budget specific for 2026 there, I think say the omoyema creative arts no a year kakra because creative arts film fund and I think a couple of issues I had discussed and say mesa ko back but near me can say who say adiena ye no I was seeing who say e the infrastructure be bre on mine no enti yeni e ko ho who say now what you are you know and Ghana Statistical Service a release a year or more report on 2023 domestic tourism any sikadodua e de Ghana one say ubesha debiano ye ka tourism na ye ka say 2024 am I 4.8 billion GT in the collected data no. But I know na domestic tourism memusa ye share a year ona free amanone na amayafo for so be rura Ghana yes your modu do you see on say the last 2024 I think 1.2 million people entering Ghana it is our tourists ni e bi so omo okọ he o se me kokoda ha me kokoto nsuo me kokoto ti ye nyina bu man ni see 4.8 billion dollars no. But Ghana Statistical Service, which is for 2023, they specifically dealt with domestic tourism. Just say, yeah, you walk mining, into you call boutique, you call Kumasi zoo, you call when you say there is nothing like that for creative arts, a big challenge. Once there is no data. It will be a crowd on say tourists need you on buy for creative arts related issues because you see a creative arts once the didn't come on because say abroad and it is explained in the creative arts bill no I bet that name and
hello
I mean you cry creative arts hello yeah
Pacho me to
kapa one no really ahwenia cry creative as into creative as bill la e be dane act na e kire one no ni ntonton nyene sa basket weaving ni sa ni o mani na one no pamade nyina e omo ka creative arts but you find is obi bagana na otosa ni o mani bia ye dey spending no ana oba sakodi shoe oba kodwen shoe Yeah, the SARS spending no eco tourism ho. Meaning say ya baby make what you say. It's baby no creative arts and yes your contribution no ye ntimi boni be. Ye ntimi disaggregating no. It's baby because the tourism na 4.8 billion no. But yeah, we share omo data no collect and man nipa no si omo totoye no. Ebi o ya ahwene ade na otoye. Ebi o ba Shatawale shoe anaso oba kuda na obi shoe obi any Ghanaian artist shoe. It's a see the credit creative arts because of your tourist in Intino. You the back share tourist spending. Muna ko yes tourism.
And this I see can buy.
They buy what did they mean? Because one say one oba no a bit to talk. Ahwene na be dinisa anyoma ni bi artifacts when man can say obi anyoma bi yes anom sa anyoma a creative arts and not just tourism but because he creative arts for no you mean quality data no separately even in your sector na you na ministry into be the credit tema any the challenge I mean want to say and what's in creative arts no your ministry no start quality data and specific to creative arts. It should be specific to creative art because GTA they no collecting a tourism no ministry no yeah a tourism and creative arts. It is a GTA collecting it they are no or collected for tourism. It will be because the tourism the emphasis because do na budgetary allocation no do na amfa nko. But if you creative arts no yen so maybe you contribute to help. I know the tourism and creative arts no they work hand in hand. We know we are going to the ministry in cry but for me because of data collection I am very poor and bad in creative space in Intino. Ama de biano ye kopemwa aban penifo so mo boa ye ntimi nko enkonkohu engine sa. And for me that is what ama ministry ni ministry no afi 2025 no enyo mo ma ye nyina no ya basic nyoma me budget 2025 ni 2026 ye da manim ha minister eka creative arts for no tourism ni ministry na say omo ye eat competition omo ye wedding and omo ye do you say basic nyoma nyoma ye big ticket items on e betimi ama ministry no e gina brane a bit the improvement aba a bit FM a bit me the numa ba because the numa no mo keka no and we bit me the numa ba ya wo hwan so a creative arts nko because we creative arts and tourism na we say creative arts into me share no nko a creative over 10,000 jobs when you say movie back on any publication on set
no correct.
And less than like the lowest figure na mama know that is the lower limit.
Depending on the kind of production.
150 exactly. And when you say you can see you kwa kwetwesini on na location here mimi kuruma kumadan. So me kuruma kumadan na kajubu somfo ko kubu nsam wo eni ntosi ye wo ho. No mu here location wo ho a so I'm no the impact at local economy. I'm telling you, enormous. Hotels now there is all the facility. Akoda hotels in guest house. Kasi the omoto nsu, kasi omoto aduane, kasi omoto credit. Any more omo be impact the bema local economy ni wa akumadan. So what we need to it create a lot of jobs. So imagine say, Kanina na Ghana sinikina ni naso. Urasa mo nyame che start ye de na mama Mac Brown ni ejaku ene kojo kanse mu twesi ni a ni pa bebre be wura mu between 2006 and 2014 no. Who said that kro ni etimi release na what you release moving kwama 21. The movie, they release 10 crowd, they half of it. Many past 70 they're working on each of the movies. That is close to 700 people. What's the Ghana Statistical Service? Yamamin Chila with me. What's the ENRA and release labor force data no nipa ye adwuma wo Ghana ne omo munye adwuma no so mo ba omo me bisa wo say wo ye adwuma busumi ni nyina o de nya sa na ye ka no so wo ye adwuma busumi ni nyina da ba akokora omo counto so wa ye adwuma it we employed but de mi chire what ase it even do so omo ye adwuma 2 weeks pe no ye counto ne say wo ye employed because omo bisa wo say wo ye bibi e ma adwuma bi e ma wo sika na ye nipa ko tena be 2 weeks this ye piano 1,500 kra ye counting nka employed people no according to methodology na Ghana Statistical Service use no it is ankufu we mu nyina si ni call for mu no omo adwuma we he ye minister ne de no ya afa ho eno aso won na nenam who say this week vice president call ho eno e de call ho de no aka kire vice president say ye nyam fam wo sini adwuma ne say sini it me abem employ in a year enipa 10,000 die no tumi aya afa mo ya sini adwuma no pass say die ne say ye dia pagya no die na 2025 ma mi jifa gomashi ye di pagya sini adwuma wo Ghana e die pa no ye wo ni die kiri die no ye di pagya sini adwuma sa conference workshop pa ni wan ni die ye de pia sa o ya na wo de bi o mo fro ma unko yes sa workshop ni conference ni sa ni o ma no ya it will share fight back for no e dey proper plan na mo de gunse ni ani say from time t I was a page senior adwuma ni say you say senior be create employment of 10,000 jobs in a given period. It is saying yeah, you do say nearly.
So obi nso beka say workshop ni near my year kwi. I mean this year alone, meaning say GFA headed by a year Kafui Danku omu hosti a year workshop bi my year koye kotieti problems near there. Because some of these workshops near their engagements no so ebua my year problem no solutions.
Yeah, I don't have a problem because the first point in solving problems is to identify the problems. I don't have a problem. But I am saying, say a co-workshop, stakeholder engagement now. There should be a take home. People should be taxed. I was here catching I say by year 1. Say me dear pages in year Jumano. Ni ko tena woni say ni makosa workshop ni ya wo ko bi ye ko ade ne yeka e mo ni nyu te say ye ko tena workshop te say ai me fa bi sia ye ko ani e bisa high park for say ye ni sika ye de sha ade ni mu location ye ni ye hia film we fan ye hia we sanso mana na ye keka one of the biggest challenges facing yes na say ya wo ko bi ni say o ti nka ti na me ka no ye ko ye nko keka bia o when we kuntokwa yenka ye humum ye sini ni sani ye no all I am saying is me can start with film in film production no me unim say akofom comparative to ABS 10 years ago me want to hear say one of our biggest challenges not just only that one of our biggest challenges in film production in Ghana sikasem access to funds. Yen can't buy his own face kamayin kuchesini. But say obi ye juma. Na say ye a fool or turn your spare pass na oko bank. Na say bosti awako jin koye no. Esi hu no bank rate says here 21%. Ye catch the President Mahama any minister the first say yes we continue bosti no at that same rate need to be chasing here. Ye be boka bank ni baba be chia pum yes mami can to wunim o you so say bet na abobosia at the bank rate na 21% ni dey twesi ni in to me I don't hear say access to funds no I was say no you my special dispensation
say budget here kind and say
Ghana Exim Bank
sorry we who dey
Ghana Exim Bank Ghana Exim Bank e dey no mo ka kire President Mahama te Ghana Exim Bank ewo the first term no said ye be ya you see export and you ma Ghana ye di free Ghana kwa ma no no sa bank no e boa and a bank ne say oh Ghana creatives. Na Ghana creatives na di omo be ye ne say enioma na ye de ko no hu de wuru. Enye no ntimi e ko ma sheta wale 100,000. Who kai sa asem na e ja ko sika hu ba asensem no. Now, I didn't know Ghana Exim Bank. Ain't in Case. Ye koje bosia or what? Ye the Bema race a low. If you are 5 to 10%. Ni interest in here a Becca Ghana who has Nigga upon Ghana ni GIPC. Dear no ye minister Nako was say ye kasi ye senior. You bet me ye senior upon Ghana. GIPC won't you move investment from a money diaba. Eti why let's see what Yami Bisase. Again, a minister, let's say why they are working in 2025. Yeah, who would need actually. Ghana Sini Pa Yaka a film in 2025. Who you cast about 5 will be to me.
Patrick Debbie.
Apart from Kodon Castle, way Diana or Yama
Ibrahim Touare.
You know, millennia no did their one who knew way. No, dear,
Nanka me oba enyomo so no oba enyom no so no na metwi wadwen asi ya na metwi wadwen asi fund here na se loan here na wo ka ho asemi se 2026 budget allocation no yes ka say ya ma 20 million Ghana cedis capital for a year the creative arts fund no say anka 2026 no nebesha say na the creative arts fund no for arts, music, fashion, food and other creative sector. Is it that we feel says 20 million Ghana cedis isa and answer saying it pa.
Okay. Our question here brilliant. Afi mo bete mase. Who say brebi me be ka say abra ye minister no e ko ni vetin no. Abra osahene your friends afenyo marking e ka kire no about creative arts fund no say wo ka kire no say opanyine wetiu na ye creative arts fund that parliament pass in 2020 who say ma me na correct osahene o say afi aba ya 20 million on else but the award don sem no odema a fund and you are buying sources of funding for the fund no Parliament Act no pass and say abai sika will be by my 20 million no boy but bisa who say creative arts bill no say a in 2020
yeah
2020 ne pass creative arts fund bill no
yeah
e ban be act
patron
na sika kum sika nkomu a e kire say apart from a buy at the end, there no one found any damage says here. There are close to about 7 other sources. 7 other sources. Other sources, no, it be a taxes in the I have finance minister or this taxes in the fund in him. Okay, now you minister no crowd wouldn't send your creative arts fund or so was our parliament in your passing.
Now, Onima, Obibakas, Onimo Bia, Wabaya deputy minister da. And nay, Wabaya substantive minister, no, yeah, then I won him.
Say, yeah, Vetino, see, so Onima. Say vetin or sign after your marking. I can't say you creative arts fund. Ye minister na no vetin. I don't want correct and say there you open you will be that done. Parliament na me no 2020 passes I don't want correct no. As me can what me say.
Atiase.
And then say dan ko ye bo aba. Oh, let's say interview Kofi Adams on. Only Kofi Adams en konko ka say Yenko create Ghana Sports Fund bill. So he said NHIana Parliament pass the Ghana Sports Fund. It took Adams no him. Ye minister no. No or the Parliament who be pass. It time when a minority diverting na. O ka say adie ba ko be boa yen say yen creative fund the Bima creative arts no. Me say again one correct minority leader say debut Parliament ni twa na me no 2020 no. You think you pass creative arts fund dada. Nka wakachi na say because I'm creative arts for no omo pema 17 na me di omo achi no creative arts fund no me di mani edi achi basically sources of funding apart from idea buying the beba abebepum to say the budget where ashka woka 20 million. There are other 7 plus sources of funding. It be a taxes be on a new maybe. Oti you could hear the Ministry of Finance will catch it and say, "Oh, you see tax we I wo aje we hono yan fan to creative as funding. Yeah, baba beji. Yeah, what could be sada? Open for me say business say creative as funding saying them only you minister non control. Saying them ebi them 20 million I can once and I'm getting a bit my eye. I buying a deep wire keke, but other sources of revenue for the funding. I who see me any coho, minister in a new hobby. 20 million bit matches in Marco 5. And it's in Papa Ben, I'll bet me 20 million, a bit matches this in his say. See, I can't be a funder. See, I can't say I buy 20 million, I bet them. Now, Parliament, no can say other sources of funding in Mara. Yame ni anko saa no anko Gigi saa no ametuma 20 million no me catch say entimi nye bibia enko ba bia yame ni nko other sources of funding no ho mumu hia na minister na say ni ho sana meka enti film no enko
okay
part creative as film 2025 wa feli
that is the 2025 video o ma feli ye pa ba ye me hwe
no wa feli wa film ho
okay. What of music as well? Because and then we share some of the biggest exports are airtone your creative art sector nepa nyum metumi aka say nyum edi mu akotene pa no echi no ebi a drama so kakra because we've seen some of the drama troops are one more call outside Ghana near the this drama theater near the what of nyum monso
ɛnum yɛn ya abɔ yɛn ho mmɔden nneɛma aban yɛ de abɔ yɛ ketewa bi obi ta yɛn na nka yɛn na yɛabɔ yɛn ho mmɔden ɛwɔ nnwomfoɔ no because one of the biggest events that happened during the year ɛyɛ Rapaholic yɛ no Kumasi ɛde ɛmoa ne ɛde boa yɛ data yɛ collect yɛ nyina on sɛ no na America no Rapaholic near Korea, and so data ever collecting tourism for a bed yafa. Hotels say a cody day in tourism for a bed yafa. But you're making what you see.
Matthias Sepa.
A dear Abaya de Boye. We have complained about say and Comuni and Tanasi. A 2 hour GG not only a different mind. And to say a 2 a year. But the account will say. Omuni creatives in international. I say, and you might so many challenges, especially organizing musical contests are a big problem, Palma. Because sponsorship. Sponsorship maybe a monetary sponsorship. But when you say a Jumaku, no, but Maka say, oh, I say, Obeji, but I will woman hold the programmer. Yeah, Obama VIP tickets bear 20. Say they bear on also. Exactly. Let's say 20. Rapaholic Kumasi 300 and on 6 stars in air corner. What did you mention? 6 stars in air corner. It's the air can say. Sa GR 2 now more free. Yeah, you bushes or no music anymore. Yet, but you hear tax rebates. Because other sectors of the economy are buying more tax rebates. So, if I'm saying, say, GRE, you bet me I can say, your boy a Rapaholic, Kumasi. VAT, be a 17, on the me and the Copoli, and I think 21. You bet me I can say, as my making a proposal. I wasn't a minister, any deal, any mere co-fight, a Chilean finance minister, any president, Mahama said, a brilliant creative, a content, a bona, and keep it near my tax rebate, Kakraji, be a 13. That's what they meet you what you say. I'm just giving a figure, because cannot compete with that tax night, and I'm telling you, none of them can compete. How can you compete? Because udi artist yechi uben omu boka pa na omu di organize omu udi ehe so person omu boka omu say radio stations are not organize musical concerts anyone when you know so omu omu jai omu jai
dodo na
omu shows omu shows no ye event centers no extra capacity ni sha nti ye fa ni se wu Kumasi you need be here go show ye bo no you make in car park ya so na nke unzo crowd si afem the whole Ashanti region Kumasi so there ye wo national theatre ye wo dome ye wo conference center ye di bubo shows won cry no Kumasi ye ni biu
President Mahama, so you see a national theatre.
I know that you obey me can you see a woo you see you boshua. Time na the only said the first time I match did who joined Trinidad Lumba performing and a young kind dear no perform Kumasi first. Yeah, one will make a car park and super Abashi game. Only said that Lumba ever Kumasi, I think 2011, and then you toy and yes, dear Chia, why do ticket to Bebana?
No, why
do you crown was him when you're ferry? Kumasi. Into what I'm saying is into Bo show Kumasia. Ukobono make clear. Untimin conco J 500 na Yaji won't cry nibi. Be a betina woo. No, or better car park. It did be no hope baby a year enclosed area of Kumasia Bushua, a 800 penna ubinya. Only say 800 so ufa at only say ufa shetawali di na be Kumasia ubit maju 500,000 Ghana so we bit maju 200,000 Ghana means ufa kufiki na account na di jakika na say ukutua 1 million no na akobo no ground 800 that would mean say over akobo ni stadium so only so untimi ko charge obi 300 so me gina stadium o me
popular stand
it be that exactly challenge you face, you know. It is sad, and you need to start with your resist issue, you know. I say, GR is can almost GN, and can't the so creative as for the so. You mean it's an in here in farm, a workshop, Yakoye eat Ghana, Yakushia, Missing Vice President Kohonre, you know, dear Pan will name the common to make a transform.
As I was to me, no, me and ye ho. And to say, be our any dim come out, can be saying, yet to say, dear baby, I age yen to me.
I am a performer. So, so mobile or fit review, no, or more organize a press conference, no matter. If the vice president are called as or court working tour or tourism ministry, one say after a call or
hello?
Release statement. Me say, say vice president free and ministry one.
Yeah.
For working tours who trade. And that same day. We and not trade the releasing ministry say Commander Sugar Factory end of 2026. See, baby, I'm not here, man. Yeah, the enemy. Oh, you statement ben here release. Akusi say. Akusi say, Unim, we are treating Jifa Gomashi minister with case glove and you stay near Makukre Kumantimo. Omuni our 90 and to who she was Katrina Fukusini Jamanesa. Momian Kanu crew, we are treating her with case gloves. Dear Panama, me with me. Aye. Dear with me, I dear mine.
Said 1 year Pemunia will be an subsequent years, no, you will some of the changes now you perceive who now.
I say 2020 season starting pass I say Kumasi. Me fancy would the upper by July from our mini business assassin was that I think we are treating her with case gloves because we think say Jifa that is not how you Makuke no a deputy. But
Yeah.
yes, no free. When I say defense, no free.
But yeah, sector deputy crano. Me shouldn't turning count. Maintaining casa.
People are treating. We are treating.
Hello, Austin.
Mama say Mark, the Tiana Mujana. Me say we are treating defense administration with case glove. The Tiana Musi Jina Mark Consul de Biano, which may not me yebino. I say, we industry player, so we expect to say problems are not we industry no one yet. Now, if I know one also we industry player, chair Mark. So names are.
Yeah.
So we industry player, chair Mark.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
government accountability series. Wakoya ne de. Wakoya ne de.
Mindi echire.
Transport ministry akọ. Attorney General cry the be our akọ 4 times. We yako yen de no way. Yen de no way.
But Austin, yemfa komono kramra hase. Yemeshe eye Black Stars experience so. Black Star experience was officially launched by Yeman Penia or Kuyaso President John Dramani Mahama on May 1, 2025. A year Freedom and Justice Monument Accra. And ye launch a year Black Star experience. Now, our Black Star experience you made is a major national initiative to brand Ghana as Africa's cultural arts and tourism hub. To me a boost the creative economy and a national identity through your various cultural celebrations and a experiences are your high. Some of the key aspects of a year Black Star experience and Lisuadi Huna na a year the Black Star experience team and so and say you be defining a year Ghana identity you be attracting investments, create jobs, position and then a year you be position the nation as the global cultural destination. Now, one of the things during the launch, a course, you say, one more stress, Bosumi Bia ni Jumedia, ye bedie, Bosumi Bia, ye be say, my president, a cracker, say, oh, Bosumi we mono, ye be a fashion show, where ye be say, Mammy Cram, men anti runway, the Sonia dia, say, and then the 20th of December. Black Star experience, if he say a launch, will make because now, the flagship. Men can say Adiana major policy NDC for they advocate for votes to change the creative act sector through this Black Star experience. So far 20th of December 11 days more say you better wrap it up the year 2025. So far Black Star experience it was saying who the same expectation, a meeting expectation for somebody who are or your creative arts industry player.
I think a meeting me expectations. I'm Kakra. The time time then they say some of the things we would put in place, be manifested over the period. It's over the period, we would see Sanyoman, then woman who some time at this point to me, who's the idea we are. And I think say a banner idea, I'm saying one idea so I'm someone finance minister about the ministry here with the Black Star experience activities in your in the mid-year review budget of 2025, which was in July. November. One was reading the 2026 budget.
Right.
I say, oh yes. Well, yes, answer.
I say, acquire copy and paste, Anna.
Oh, let me say, I copy and paste. Apart from creatives, I'm also into politics, into budget. I read it. Into part. I'm telling you, okay, fire on November main budget and was another challenge here. A lot of the new man industry, which is Black Star experience, activities in the web.
Austin, it's you. Hello.
Yeah, I think say there are 16 regions in the Republic of Ghana. I believe so. Each region has its own strength. Each region has its own strength. How many times any INCHA you perceive a deep boost to Ghana and somehow can through Black Star experience? Near the Bononi and half of Waka home. Who say Western North and also your region? It is a more creative as no one can one. So when you say Western North region capital near say you also. Let's say before no one can creative as no one.
Omuka home.
Yampama di ose. Nipa anye ayi. Enti all I'm saying is each region have a unique idea on in your creative space, Enti senki ma ye ni akwa. Ema ye decentralize any manwa. I'm telling you, and you be showcase regions, not eventually a showcase Ghana. Yeah, say only a fashion. Northeast only a fashion. Begin what between leverage on for this Black Star experience. So because we culinary activities, which is the eating and living on anyway.
Yeah.
I believe so. It should be decentralized. To think I decided in Miss Ghana, Yakoko ye region with ye, Yakuyu with ye. Nankina, you really and your papa be shower one big place. Did you say young? Kind one, ye, Diana, I be in kind. Ye, known to finance, I be in kind. Oh, dear, Ghana most beautiful. It's Ufa region 16 say ma more for home, but sure okay. See, if you acquire fine and I know say the challenge with venues, no so challenge me na can be baby case.
Any production cost in
Yes, I appreciate all that. But all I'm saying is and you may be a just decentralizing it helps to showcase more other regions, Said you be I didn't hear building a bit inclusive. I can see a choir, the one venue back, could be near Tanatanasi, I see a fair industry player, your fair me. All I'm saying is share Black Star experience, you see, eat one when it's your pan, your ball, Queen Mothers Association of Ghana. I don't do money, dear, better actually. So who said you pay a fee? So many meeting. Said you pay a fee. You see, you can take competition. You show where Ghana. And you put that kind of move the people. And you might say, I can't, I am. But you know, I think say performative in your money is federal. Oh, young could you be being castle, say my being camera, brochure, no performative in your man. But a new man can say, be a ding, but this may nearby a hono. Yet, you see, we are more for tourism here. We are more focused on a more for bedroom crime near the Yaku Kentaku Mukum. And so, Baka check it, tourist sites and I want areas and in developing ye papadia. Performative no money, yeah. I'm quite near Fepping, you know, no catch store, no ready statement, near Vanco and Upper Western to more creatives as or Black Star experience. How are we involving Upper West, showing their culture to the rest of Ghana and the world? Black Star experience. How are we including Eastern region? East region to home Bibian Kosovo. That's what I'm saying. See, I show holistic approach to your man. Yeah. Near performative neoma. Young koyanim. And
okay.
Stops with the minister. Mamma, let me say, I'm money to just tell you. Say, I'm for a year. Obey your yes, I'm vice president by what fuck it for original society. I'm not interested. And only idea on my baby here, vice president who are working. So because all your tourism, Yakofa and my book, Kitty, the vice president, we are Kitty for no, again, why am I Kitty for? Kitty, no, I can't creative as no. Did you ever know I am Kitty for why I'm home?
Okay. All right. Into Austin, you find it says, "Woma a year on a scale of 1 to 10, no, a few way creative arts sector, including tourism near Adinana. On a scale of 1 to 10, no, Oberman a number be."
Oh, for what industry for Nankasaya on a year? No almost 7, but a buying performance 4.
Okay.
Industry for me, I might Shatawali has the biggest event in sorry, maybe Shatawali in Nipache, Philadelphia. So it's Philadelphia in Nipache, Shatawali, the biggest event in Ghana. For sorry, for a year, for Bidiaka, where Shatawali Ninyaye. Look at the impact of Rapaholic in Sunyaye. Other ones, a Black Sheriff now. On in Liberia selling Ghana, Ken Promise is doing extremely well. Stone Boy touring any impact at all torn Ghana. Now share Adam for a year, a branch here for a year is Ibrahim Mahama. Now
arts, yeah. Oh yeah, arts no.
Wood Maya, yes, Wood Maya dia woye. Omo George Queen na almost do my year for stage play, Latif, no, that has been brilliant. And on an individual, I boy, it's young creatives and I boy on it here. Ya boy, who say, I dear back who cries up boy creatives and make us your boy, say, I think say SS4, fashion. Almost I'm supposed to send a power when Polana idea.
Yeah. I'm saying ebi scholarship ni nani idea.
I say no so creative as I say no so trendy and your my the boy but collectively under the ministry's ambit and any umbrella need to remember for
Okay, Austin Wood, you better celebrate say your friend was so Brenna only a etching komo. Yeah, that's a pa.
No. For me that's a brief from here.
On council, yeah, that's Sibibre. Austin Wood, ena yene nechichi and Comway Austin Wood, centroni, so ye, industry player, say, or what a ye, ye jume moi, yenina, nedi juma, ekoba debia. Near that why I actually home como any, yashe. Some of the expectations and anka share ni mu a year after 2025 Black Star experience na akwa year in the whole no abai niema ye cast ye be ye aboa a year creative sector no so saying na akwa see me mama pam for ho na yen hyasie say kwasi ababe kan yen sa wa ha no ono so emran common kwasi wutemenka
metonka ya
okay
na what is saying
nyame adom me hu ye
good.
Nse nkomo no watie bia kwasi say afisha ase aka 11 days per na chese 365 days no ayeden awie na mami musa kwasi we atena ha ya bon komo ya review policies ya review manifestos ya busa questions ani ade nyina sesei no December mu na yere ya chese afi ya ba na wie ya nsa so far eto saying.
Well, yeah, I think sir Austin Kasa Bebre. Na ensem bi a wo ye creative art mo no. Sir ibetumi aka ama yenya response anase yenya bibi afri mu a. Age say yemia ye ni kasa te say dia Austin. Woni na edi nkomo a kwan ya wafa so ensem bi ho ma obebuani I mean the naked wire. She say ensem bi ho ma ye baby.
Wire.
We live wire. Chisi bibi ni na obi ama ye mpene fo no etiase. Na wom hu se me who say we are not angry enough. And until say we the creative people I work Ghana. Na ye wo ye memu ha no ye betumi aye ye bu betumi afu more and I say ye betumi push empanimfo ama enoma asase ye nsaka no ye betumi nsaka no still no ye creative sector no I say ebebo ntwetwede saa ekwa na asa na chi I say 2 steps forward 1 step backwards saa ne beko na beba ye as individuals as say ya say would wani hwe afi 2025 year esimu ebepem sabre ya utumi say individually as yankasa creative for individually ya boy homodi ye pa without any support from any quarters ya boy homodi ye pa me hwe and kudos mit awie mitra na matro salute to all the artists A-list artists ye wo Ghana ha Womankasa etumi afi 2025 mu ya womutumi ye womankasa concept nankasa chese ebi wo ho sponsorship kra ma womankasa bom ho ntwetwede ne na ma ha jibusia wa ha di ye no monoma na ade from medical copim sa kodie copim ayi ye fen say shatter wale copim all the afia de beba this week bebo sister afia ni de Black Sheriff
I think on the 21st.
And Stonebwoy Susu Dieba. All these big and even from gospel soul perspective, Emoji, OJ, Star Smith, Empress, Gifty, name them. All the top Celeste Donko individually. Obibia bon humodin say. In fact, PCSta. Omu ina bon humodin say. Afie munu. Wombe to me abom humodin say. Sesika oho. Sesika oni ho. Wombe to me I live out expectation with their brands. Say individuals na wo omanimun and even at all even oba a movie so. We've had individual productions. Kakra from Lewe Mo any other individuals are na their dear me McBrown so they call ye and so ho you know as say on all you go so old tribunal like people are doing their individual best and circumstance now you find yourself in any market movie industry catch where is the market any market
kasi any market achemu kakana itipo ni nyamunti
movie producers here yeah one more table yachini and umudi nkoma. If for the last 5 years on bar, near umudi nkoma. One man kasa tana kachre yese. Ya sa we senenwa. Baby cry be premier any ubenye sika free money. They are not making money from it. A premier was server bed. Ewie Accra any was small. Owia no akọ premier ba akoso okumasi. Sa premier ya obayeni na no sa woka the total ni sika obenya free mu a ebi wo kwa na you cannot even make 200,000 Ghana cedis from all these premiers ya bayi. Don't forget sir there's a hall no sa obaye no there's a percentage as I say yetil from it and ansana kaka ansana we bet into hwe sika ombe betua cast in fact production ni say set costumes any a whole welfare security and some a woman sana woman locations answer woman to menya to metwa full sene baako na betwa sene baako be so 1 million Ghana na be wie no be premier na be nya 200,000 Ghana cedis obe waboka 200,000 kwa no agi se woman mu dupa no and betuma nya sa amount no ebi kwa tumi yewie obe premier ni na be wie ni sika onya ye na be 60,000 70,000 from the total premier no ye na sika onya free mu no because horse na ye wono movie venues na ye wono the horse are not enough so ye horse na ye wono endorse na ama sebi obi otuma ye ha tuma konyinya mfaso e de free mu nti wo check ya na say wo mo ye place no image bureau mo na de no like and no sukra no if I tell you the challenge frustration omu face financial challenge because they say ndra the gods are not to be blamed here wo mo ye ndra now look at the cast hwe nipa we say obia kura beje 5,000 cedis ana obia kura beje 3,000 wo de mami average the mami say obia kura no o charge 5,000 bi charge 10,000 bi charge 6,000 depending upon omo pedigree. How many days weeks no mo de be rehearsal allowance so kura so sign ansana enti u checking in ukekani na boma na ye the costume ka ho ye the enoma lighting settings e be ye ansana advert publicity kura ansana ye the plane the aba plane who to say I don't know mo ye ni na no the budget consideration is hitting about 2 million Ghana. 2 million Ghana premier ya menu ye kohwe wo ye amanfo kohwe wo ahona dade bisa hu say George onina yi na shoko on betuma nya sa 2 million back from what they did.
Take it in bebre na kra be complimentary.
Bebre na so kra ye premium a complimentary na for na that the way o man back na chese. Into check here. Sike beba man kasa kwa so mo premium adan kwa from AB from a wiakra to an minute to 10 p.m. They still cannot be able to make the 2 million Ghana and a 1 million Ghana they even invested into the Senate. So therefore, and who be here say there should be an opportunity say we na wie no. And here fan nipa ne betuma displace ne no a obetuma nya returns afrim kaka te said there you try music video we almost YouTube but and so na nei alata for you that omo ya you put money to hit the numbers millions na that but the sky na betuma nya afrim so there should be a way to say to create a different way altogether ebetuma aboa ma yensene any winning na enkofo to manya profit afrim na yen there for some of us aya ye try accountment today I saw the profits that amount for people made from movies the time
say ye tonsini no say you cassette no
medmani ehu accountment to ye na ye work accountment today chese ye twasene sa wokase ye ayi mekai sene ba ko ayi akante mini pa ba ko kuma se akante nkwan ya wotis sene bi akante nkwan o ye part 1 part 2 part 3 part 4
enye dia ayi me refi papa ni din
o kofa em se pages zo ko mu na kra be
yeah
like bra oba now to say yes udi and uko market ya mandi anopa eneme medam no kase nkofo guso ya opera and your systems market your bibia your collapse bibia opera ni ho Kantamantu 0 Kumasi 0 Patama 0 Mainman 0 chese dabe na uti se jokoto kwam jokoto the regular se pedodu etwa kwa Kantamantu ana ko Mainman Kumasi room 9 all this why did you head it there is a general issue within the scope of your creative aspects, no, especially with funding and investment, a recovery. Me person me ya, me person me do sika ura yamu, ya musician. Me person me de sika ura yamu, na ya me produce. So me de 1 million Ghana, me de 200,000 ura yamu. Kwa mba ne mafaso a metumenya sa sika na baka, ebetumi aka foforo. Ebetuma shame na say yako yes business be but say the yen say na ya uko China ko t-shirt ba within less than few Christmas fancy work for 40 feet container t-shirt ba udu good expert any man crank yan to mewie no won sa kan sika but your music and your creative no it is saying say yan to me and get closer to that dream that realization say you betumi enana ya wo check ya titenu na ma say there are so many record labels. What I say? Who say now there are so many record labels. JMS wo Big Ben wo Christian music wo Nankani and Hager music wo. Your music who do be bridge Jakwapo music. We move music one music be because you see that time the thing was proper enterprise. Obi didn't say kashemwa en saka. Nti encourage nipa bebre esumo mu rem ebam and say so no yenya music export as a artistry no by this time me oh yeah and na ya me no kasa yete wan kasa the year 2025 December ayewomi give me 5 hit songs a Ghana ye produce di bebe di bronya
Oh, hit songs they said also.
Who the mama 5?
Medical. Am I a hit song?
Medical knew the one here.
Shoulder.
Shoulder, okay.
Stone Boy. Fire. Giddy giddy.
Don't giddy go there. Fire. Okay.
And you told you a woman actually.
Don't fire giddy.
Stone Boy. Am I a hit song? Kwabna. I saw remixy.
I saw was just last week.
Yeah. But you're saying the years. Okay. Kofi Kinata. Have Mercy.
And look, I found the promotion start you. They've just started.
That is a hit.
What I say?
Kofi Kinata, Have Mercy. And so edgy pa. I think so for now these are my top 4.
See? Okay. Ya who say ya kasa enuma a hit awo ho. Enu ti na ma kane no. Ya the most popular song of the year. Ya the most popular song of the year at the music awards category mu no. See ya kasa enum ya hit amu ya regular hit. Most of the songs say wabuboy. Omo ye ma a hit but one who say yeah can you
monster hits.
Yeah can monster hits just say yeah cause and the most popular song of the year is not just say boom not just say that's what we're talking about. After today, you know, and you, apart from shoulder I like Ukofiuma and Kwarankitina, most of the songs are bono. They still have the potential maybe to become monster hits, but we won't do monster hit here yet. And you know baby omo they are hit song but omo two and anka say ehun say yenwom no ya to all right but they do monster hit level no they said like you. So I'm saying say we need to have a broader stakeholder conversation. Yankasa within the creatives no ye ni betumi ni aban din kita wo so because one say no o check and aban the priorities and no ma da the table so and the priorities are creative art no o kan ye da no ma be say ye be no ma be say 50.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
looking at His Excellency John Dramani Mahama saying our expressing enthusiasm or creative art sector in more.
Now one kasa interview I won Austin yeah. Sika say ni 20 million. 20 million they declare fund. The 20 million at na George Kwe kwa production here no. No production the gods are not to be blamed. And the budget is 1 million Ghana.
Yeah, gods are not to be blamed. 7 they are not 20.
Yeah, gods are not to be blamed. The best bako 7 Ti assess Saska no asa. You want say that here. So for say fund require the government this cannot to photonum and a year kwa assess no obi akwa ya. Uncle Bo White kwa December. Shows ne place oba be no so no kwa assess one is can be George Kosu image bureau akwa assess bia scan the beka no movie producers before Mefi Kumasi so mo bedu Accra abaya assessment no on bedu kan chese ye the be 5,000 show mo amasama so mo san go back to Kumasi because kanasa. And this is how it is say we share government nneema da na ne pono so na that they acquire hospitals and no more ye ni sika omuhia any sika say the system no there. What we can do ne say as I say yankasa no ye ne ye ministry no otumi bia na komam ye yi NDC MPP nsensem film because ya de bia metra bia me kasa asem no say ye no so ketifo no ye no so until we cannot afford to also bedevil ourselves with separations. Say we were hard, and it's hard no. We need to come together like this. You need a ministry, no, embopo entrance. Near who for pempekwa, then a bit mama, your movie from movie, creatives now, all the various genres now will be creative as now. A bit me abwa, ama akonanim. Now, yeah, last week, this week, what is a gamble for HSK. And you saw the money some of the people 136 Ghana cedis 105
collapse 105
because you
is one of the things
me who sikana wamujiji ni nano total money collected was around 38,000 Ghana cedis. That is the money sika Gamro, the whole afternoon within the now no 6 months period or 5 months period no. Sika omo to majiji na no 838 billion 38,000. 838,000 Ghana cedis so. Any sika wo majiji. Ese ubisa won say Gamro ajiji sika 838,000 Ghana cedis royalty no majiji na. Say fan say musicians cry ye wo ayi so no ye do ina 5,000. Fan say ye 5,000. And the musicians are they're entitled to collect royalty within the year no. Omo ye nipa 5,000. No, so be a crying nipa 5,000. See a chemo be a crying 2,000 divided by that amount of money they collected. It means that there's a problem at Gamro that all of us are stakeholders. You need a ministry, no. As I see it, me who come for your tenacity.
Na kwesi obi because it's a Gamro nkomo yi. Ya boa.
Ya me bo ya boa Gamro asem na de tene say right owners no. When money breed adult, they only get angry when sika sika no munyan ketwa no money breed. Within the period no, if you sabre see a person sasa Gamro, ni sasa Gamro shebra. If you sabre ya kopim next year June, industry from Stone Boy, medical, all the top of artists ni nano. As I see a team match to Gamro, near Kosha, you know trans new the kind of structures we can put in place to benefit her, because I hear they are it is our rights. 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 Obi a wire demo. Ni dinwa Gamro leso so a oje royalty. How will I don't know so be here to me a demo no oje royalty. No akwa demo, no akwa register no oje royalty. We need to care. We need to work on things and structure na that one. How can we make money? Because and then the advent of new media radio stations TV stations a platform is so one more fiti an apokop manager musicians in one more video see on more content bars VIP bars say fear Kumasi video sim ufa utra bars na utwa ticket na utra bars ma if you crack kopim Kumasi oba sa 4 hours oba hwesene sa de kwakodu Kumasi. Sa content na wo mu use no hwan dia is for the creative people. And what can we do to get money from these things for them? And now me no can say go to the hotels. Hotels they are using creatives. Both from go to the supermarket, malls no, go to the malls. Speakers need to mall and the and these are all the areas which we need to collect money. Spinners a year cost and now me no can say wedding cheche be cost for baby. This is where we need to collect. So, avenue of collecting money for Gamro is huge. But the structure, the organization, we need to overhaul it. See, overhaul Gamro, more beyond that, I'll see into Gamro. I will never agree, say, you collapse Gamro. I will agree. Say, Gamro can still serve a good purpose for creatives or Ghana. The only way we bet my yan say your name ministry near trase na yet overhaul Gamro say the beya Gamro can function proper.
Yeah,
nobody should collect that kind of money. No right person, no right holder beya no Ghana hanma o deserve so na febe so no okwaje no royalties and na money 200 Ghana cedis. Nobody deserve that kind of money. But then your beya yenya kasankwan si etena fidi achi na ye tena no na ye kasankwa na ye ja workers na egu Gamro ho no no because one man just can go account no ye ja sika na adwuma na de mo so omo nkwa na team ministry ho e na omo ye no mo nche de omo de omba gige no omo nche mfa ma ye de a Gamro no ebedu baby ko bi ko benya 70 Ghana cedis if we don't work on things. So and na ye tena ma ye kasai top artists na omo bu afu eni wo mu ina no me kase obi ye right order. You need to move to that office. Whoever is administrator, general manager there, we need to sit down with government and have a proper review. It is the only way. You bet many bring more. Then we can come up with policies of how we can make it. Look at the blank levy. I remember those times, sister, near to me, blank levy to the tune of almost about 2 million Ghana to 3 million Ghana. That was the level. And then reforms bebraba. Ama nei cities and nyama yakra efi amanone eba ema GR refugee black revenue and ema no so eswati a new modern yaba sophisticated equipment aba so the proposal are called parliament for them to do a review to also further attract all this new sophisticated equipment na imported bano said the bear Gambro can still be. Now the question is musician Ben Kra ne right owner Ben Kra na edi echere ko bi sase. Sa de na
yesi have to be the duty of anyom to phone na say one more training out content no. Omo na ye o ma sede say we so omo kono mu kodi echere. And I say there is an institution called Gamro. The sole mandate of Gamro no clear. Ye ni na ye nim. Say Juma say ni say
yeah, my kind of crunch was say Gamro a friend say private CMO, a collection management organization, a CMO, a private versus government na kabom. Private ni say yen to for organ na right to be or tronium perform nyum bia de ye na no ye de ye furuma akwakwa hyase. Ena aban se maye bibi say ete sa de a me mo regulator na mama mo krata atumi krata say mo betumi akọ radios ahodo be mia no matumi ensa kas kamatuma jijiska under the international labor right no what I say because Ghana is part of it in tisana dia Ghana the cancer collections in societies of the world no Ghana can is our conventions no until by virtue of that yes so my Ghana you belong to that this tia abai ewo tumi into check here attorney general office woman no regulate Gamro ye mom licenses under the corporate administrator what I say under the corporate administrator no and ye was to me until say and maybe nko here we need to now come together like this na yen tumi trase na yeni government ni woni nani nano yen ho kwan ye be fa so a ye be sesa Gamro shebre as we speak no ya as I say to me sesa Gamro shebre o because yan sesa Gamro shebre sa 200 150 80 one say the scanner out ba from no we kura na am say last year then ko mo channel last year then January hold them mo channel I think say they even made more money than even this year. It means that the values keeps dwindling. It going down and down. Now you are not careful. Now say you inform measures be a man and who do forta. A bit baby be being stone by 70 Ghana cedis from Gamro.
This means 2025 you some of the issues and I say near my AD in your creative art industry mu ye the sheni the beshe manifesto ye the promise creative art industry ni niema ye can see be yama ye ni niema no. Are you saying so your expectations were not met for this year?
Oh, expectation there. Me as a creative person, my expectation is to have good money in my pocket. If that kind of thing, we are human affairs one. I feel soon I tell me. Go and check. But one more banking sector no. Kohe said them for your credit to omo. Banking sector for kohe ya money and one that day credit to omo.
It is say money
your friend saying ministries ni governmental agencies no. Ebi ko fie ebi mo de this ebi mo de that. E buy your creative industry ni nkwa na ebedu ha. E yo soroku nkwa na yebo. So what break festive season no ye de enwum enesene na edikodi o. But one more yes I know man so no mu ne hwe. Ebi mu kra ni nya sika mpo no mu de ato akoko. Na royalties e buy wunya 104 no okude kwakwa market abanya akoko 104. Akoko na 150 Ghana and our royalties is 104. It's no I'm sure nipo nya 104 I'm so here more piece. Well, so my expectation there me see enter me share catch us individually. I'm creative na artist rankasa artist no creative no individually yep omo to me page omo home so and me to me charm from the likes of Stone to Shatter all the big boys. Obia bono from the gospel omumu ina ohima mercy mu ina tahila big MOG OG everybody obia Esther Smith omu ina bomhodin within the space under the limited resources of one we met me ankasa put up ankasa concert any shows which is commendable one ankasa would that now it is the turn of other stronger issues na ebe to mama creative na to menye sika to omkotokom, which is partly government has to deal with. I want to say, as I say everywhere, say government structures na government de buy no within the year. Me say some catch or down say it's a new government there. There's a lot of limitations. A new government bet to menya in being able to fulfill manifesto promises, because like now and no more cast on many nano. I feel quite a bimunum December and GH na that day. And me assure say no many people come babe. I feel quite no more sponsorship to some of them. They a bim komunya. What I say, government bemo musika. Who the 4 million Ghana city require? Government in town 4 million Ghana months for quite December and GH. Obeka cho say okay, government bet to menya $100,000 amount. You remember 100,000. They can go to the agencies no. Choleta na corporate sponsorship. We are director danwa. That's why who's a Rex namha where KOD namha where namha. They are looking for sponsorship for some of the things. Until they get it, no, it will be, and even some of the things they are doing, diaspora summit, and in the normal summit, no, yeah, those are governmental, the something nature of it. But ebano, something nature of it. Ebano yanya, dear, no man can get directly. Yes, I say to say your governments and some ya come some. These are all issues, like premier centers, as I say. Now I'm even happy say at the end of the day, finally, and they to me a pitch covers I cover Accra Sports Stadium. And now many me who's on my side them so finally, at least now the stadium cannot become a commercial center.
Well, it's a private partnership. No?
But you know, now we can add here private room pitch covers. Pitch covers. Who call Amsterdam near here? Pitch covers are saying.
Any one.
Me a data for national sports a year. I can pick a telephone call and maybe I will ask you. Said you to me, yeah. Said you to baby to me. Said you to me to Rolls Royce watch, Rolex watch. Ebon. San you to me, but now for baby a Tom pitch.
Undi kai my many yawam pofanka etwetwen.
Na ya say.
Na ochire mu say. Omo ni sika omo de kwakoto pitch cover ntino.
National Sports Authority.
Ntino omo
de to boasu ya to boasu.
Yes.
Ye din komo. National Sports Authority. Omo ni sika omo kwakoto pitch covers.
Pitch cover. We a private partnership.
Pitch cover say stadium no square meter no.
I don't know.
Baby pitch na nka say boss ball.
The last time I
say and a pitch cover no get on saying.
Figure was about is it 500,000 euros or something. I don't really, I'm not too sure. Into Sauber check here, I'm not too sure. But then he rightly stated, say, we know a private, company be our mama form a pitch cover, but no money on my partner. It is saying no Oba NSC, so Oba Beje Sports Stadium ho aye we event to be a so long as I say we be use a pitch in the it's part of and a compulsory and it comes at a cost. And yeah, finally a be a bedu krom ha. As to company cry your mudia omni a NSA for a partner and we don't know for now. Now me pesa me kana me ma yawe kwasi what me ato aso me
and then we are see akwane nem dodo. The world has advanced. Na enti nem be ho bebre ho a what is will be catch wa what I say na as I say ubi say what asema nipa kan den oposo chiri ya e we see akwane nem o. And you may be baby and yet difficult to do, sir. And then once a day, Stoneball concert and bay. Send do by the cassette or per se or the Unya a Obama miniature airplane. Na a flash Stoneball to the stadium baby and by show now. Within the 1 week, move to mania. Once you have money, be a per se Stoneball best beer for coming up concert, no beam festival. No. Possible. Because once you have money, now only therefore, we say, I buy government or no award opportunity to even negotiate and make some deals. We are buying. So me a director of National Sports Authority. Now me friend office be na me for telephone. Now me friend can say, I am the director. Me perceive your pitch ma your national stadium, Accra Sports Stadium. Irrespective of how much the cost it is. We can the council can still go and procure pitch pitch covers without necessarily going through private man na dade no obeje percentage or best percentage na dade ya nye so on sa no money na na be wi eche no aban ne ko ofri aban mu a afi ne ye hwehwehwe atoni je na ye so obi adi obi ayewe obi na dade we need to devoid ourselves from all this.
Okay,
I may say it is not difficult to get pitch covers in any part of the world now. Me question is opa yakata ya so on friend me on suma me make me akọ baby a pitch cover.
That's a pitch cover is say
yeah. There's money. It shouldn't cost you $500,000 to buy pitch cover. It shouldn't cost you $500,000 to buy pitch covers. That's the truth of the matter. Be aware, you can Google. You can get it at a cheaper cost. Pitch covers good park one pitch cover it is say we see dying. I say felt na you do a dance no different type of way they move do a cover a park no so into I be it is a tarpaulin but the move do chair no and the cover so the bear obi this stage is one to miss no into mama no pitch covers who to say the boy for na can no obi teach obi me na bro bi ntiase no tarpaulin mu different type na yeto e dey hata park no so
but it comes with certain you kind of say certain quality I would say what maybe to protect the grass
I'm not naive
tarpaulin sa na obi be feel say
debut and I make sure say sa ne build up no ye tell my ye dey hata so nya sa na ye no ye tell my ye say sister ye sani ye spreading out fan to so say there quality no pen necessary but it's build up of that it's only the quality which is different into government ubetumi akọ work on negotiate this is what we can do ubetumi akọ China akọ procure be e dey agu container mu dey aba without necessarily looking at be make 500,000 600,000 it's possible stadium no ka say Accra Sports Stadium ya ka say no ka say
Mamima Vida enso emremu na chese yewia na commodity pa e divide baha na yakos Vida
on Gamro issues now.
Yes, so we are looking at the overall expectation for 2025 creative art sector, creative art industry, your share Black Star experience, your launch your echi effect on it to saying so.
All right, so me shall say free Gamro issues, you know. I think say for the time I share Jume I say yeah my say a policy and say more albums, more cash. Into no album do any share. Near Cheska the amount, the Lumbers, Omana, Omogena do drop, and we felt that there was a problem with Sa and Shishayano. Because they are not in painting and you cost rotation on radio, no. Ye need any login system BI, Timmy logic HSA. Ya born you in pay do say. And Abaya call Abaya ba. Ya quire regarding your problems are your war industry. Me pedai be bold, I can say, Sa login as a dealing. Ye de sa hye ne ba ma ya kan empendo do ya bo binyum ni ehunu se sika we ni ye twade ama nipa ko not just say o albums do nti no yesi bra na beji sika no bi echo. And now another issue also with Gamro ni collection no sika ne gigi no ye very poor kwese so ne me be ya adwen very poor in as much as stations ne enhye den tua no ye wo spinners Susuguwa, omudi nyumi ye juma all round ejisika, but anyum to phone nyuma omudi di juma no, anyum sini no nyashe efe nkra. O share a pen drive said in the nam traffic ma obi ato bi nyuma gu pen drive so na or che was wa
download the onokra
toy 500 or 250 Ghana. Meanwhile share a juma come studio o chro how I will bre and son I'll be to me make a new back of no journal to and ye show mu say din obi anywhere or can be a diadem Eddie Achomo. Now ye can to foi akika monsase a put up a concert ni ya obekona GR trip pen na venue no e twem e drag yo mo edge yo mo so mo chefa e wom ukoka ye beka chose Gamro de no membership no money na said ye si kwei how attractive will membership ne be ya ukwa be pesa odo ho bedom yeti hai obi akono so de no bedom ekuo bi se ne be ya onye yiye kra e ba be hoahoa no because wa hwe hunu se obi ebusuani free mu no mo be ye na yiye kama yeti mi 100,000 mo obi se G5 ko sie wo this year now no an intellectual property hwe ni wa ma ne ya akono say ɔde ne ho bɛdɔm deɛ a ɛyɛ asefem. On to Black Star experience. Mr. Jumadi we buy and many G because minim say entiasi on my hun is a busumi bia bibi bekoso a free entire the same free a DM a free omo mudi a juni a free omo bonyum ye sini ye mayeti assessa busumi bia no bibi bekoso o my Ghana mo a betri ahoho ediaba mimi ya kwa woni die kwa Easter na me hwe ni mu se bibi kese pa be pie free because we paragliding ni any size fe we need to sell sa vicinity no for everybody to come and see. Na me hwe ni mu pa ye didim sa ye call launch ye be seen no ye hwe ni mu se road map da ho no ye bedi so. Because anya bia ye nim se bosumi bia there will be something to celebrate. And I was happy Mr. TV so kraka say ye waduane bi was Spain ye friend paella. It is a jollof ya it minya ye jollof festival bia no kwa individual bi na ye one more festival afi bia no kwa ye consistent o push de ko. But on that side ni say den ho only to be told say budget e twa mu no ya sheda locate bibia anye den ama ye me no so beda ne directory e wo TV so any radio so later ne hu say afia ye ba besi media ye de kakra ye den atofom aye see ye ba be ye is it the film village ya ye see ye ba besi ama ye no so me kai say ho komo ba ye ba bi edi besi aka say ha ne edi si afre ye film village wa e no so beda ne ntokwa ne directory a che say ye twe ho manso enti no tiwa na wo sika bia. Then you think again, say, "Go for see omu hiamwa." Ye di mwan suba na ye kan ye ho abom afoji ahead. Then no saka koda ni nsem bebre. So in terms of ye industry, the meka say abribia individual modern bono ena kon kan pa. Enu the artist bia ana obi otwa sini bia in the own corner no or born in home modern. But sa support kesie na ebi be fra bank kesie ma ba be show mo ma no metumi kwa ni mu ne de ye hwe se afia location kakra ba ye side no ye be hwe se bibi betimi asesa ho na wo see other topics so ye de me
no na wakan ina
these two no
yeah
and you know December in GJ so far me bronya fever na me shada anti I don't know why I mean if say hamatan ni shada ma ye ni to me shada anti but so far events are cost no 13th Sina Soul Medical Lyrical Joe about to GT4 event. I mean, one of the major things I bring here is your security. You better nyame say you shouldn't any major assembly or any of the concerts. But the air soon is the late start. No, they be a yenshasi entem. Eya na ya mitumi dwen omo a omo gina nimu ho no. They say na ho aye choke di. Sebi so person ogu nsuo kra na. Obefa he na omo be share diapers.
Eya omo ni that movable washroom
so na said the crowd na ye take no navigating wo de wo fafamu akopie sa boxes so no I think that sometimes no a struggle and you know it's one of the reasons why I feel we Stone Boy aka say enya de obetina si na watwen ya no pansa na obeti stage so waka say between 10 p.m. kosi 11 p.m. they no gina so I shall say I'll perform because on per se ABC BM say show are dragging. I think say going forward I see 20 see moon I feel shows na kesi pa beba omo checking list start in my na yentiminji any pa.
All right, Councillor Trots, Brenway.
Yeah, morning.
Pacho evening. I didn't be nice. Yeti o Councillor.
Me chawa just na yeti.
Me hu.
Me chawa no just na yeti. Onu say.
So buy me hu nyan ka.
Look at it. Me chawa be just nka say yeti. Yeti means that is nonsense to greet you. What's the meaning of that?
Yo.
Me chawa just.
Me hu ye Pacho yeti.
You just want to say me chawa.
Ochia me good morning. Yes, na good morning. Morning.
E kwan so a be a fie. Sa na ye no. Ade, me no na da sorry.
Me Pacho yeti o.
Etie for me chawa. Won't you see a crab at T4? Here, Namaya Dom. Get the plans are too quem. Get a suit in quemwa. You expect to see everybody. Usually, you know, planning events. Now you say events in the bar. We plan the event with the date. You won't be a venue side the bay and shows in you as early as January. Because near she will say, there. Event in the basso. So event planning there, people go ahead of whatever it is. Obi ayan share to ho. Me start answer na about Gamro for hono. Be say me here with a DJMA and GH4 event planning. There are a lot of things you put on calendar, but usually ebeka say mre no edu no. Utiminya the your friend the logistic constraints be to the na ma plans are fired and akoye bibi ho. Na aban nyamo de two kwan so be ya maye no. Brother can bibia. Sa ho ne to the bi akokan na the industry maintain wase eba. But we are some will be bass of the song as say now with me a gina year was so a yamre. Yan Casano, yan shishan in Dakwan ye. And yes, I'm talking about the Creative Arts Center. Because on several occasions we've asked people, say, how much did it cost you to organize this event? It's not been easy to, as it were, put the right cost out there for people. Say cost me 40,000, 40 cities. What I say because I told you be a scanner idea program because we be a feed by personal pocketing money. And I pay my payment be. And your sponsor be a payment scan. And our sponsors no do and so I call on hold on so no. I call on one the letter no contempt. ABC we do our first budget in October. OBCC and say so yes say August near the call. Would me try remind us, yes, you say it is not yet time. Your program is December. Don't relax. Now, on the 5th December, friend Bisano say, well, management is not straight about what they are saying, but let's hope for the best. You hear me from on the 10th. On the 10th, do you see? I'm sorry, I'm always supposed to bring you the bad news. So management says that they want to consider next year. That was 2024. Then you come next, I'm going to say next year, remember. You come back again in this year, you go and you don't get it. So about the Sana to say plans are woody too earlier in running a show. No? And yes, when it almost so dear, but their small help will give a push. Now man be so make us a year individually to be a yemubino, your boy a homeworking. But me shebe be a to say me here questioners na to boost my show. Me here Vida to boost my show. Because ye na kase or industry no. No crane say, Yamboy and Hosa. We won't attend because you will be selecting the event you want to attend, which is right. However, an event need be why air corner.
Kasagu microphone in mommy.
However, an event need be I say I attended to know. It's not about the event, it's about the personality. But me uncle George Quay, the gods are not to be blamed. Move your ear. And yet moving na mekoshe. But I really want to occupy the space and occupy a seat for George Quay as a friend. So I can be at the event. You see, opinion be about maybe I'm a 10-year farmer. I'll get up and give it to the opinion. You just say me less important. But I want to support a brother. I believe, sir, you besa ban so ya see ye nyina ye mpe kwan bi so na ye mfa ba ko ye bi enso so ye ho ase embo aboa ye ho. Yen stop it, yen get you away from the segregation, and government will come in to support us. That's what I'm looking at it. Number 2, I buy your budget na or the yenyama kwa. Me de mesua kakra in management. They say, see a budget yenya figures, projected figures be a di yenyama. Questions can be about stadium usage and I am pitch preservation. Yeah. Baby, I make it to yet me Christmas tree, for example. Make I say a company be investing close to 15,000 Ghana cedis, so $15,000 into a Christmas tree. And then send baby buy. Sure. Obi koto Christmas tree $15,000. It's expensive. It sounds to you is outrageous, but go and see the tree. Me share a tree bin and say the tree is to the tune of $22,000. AC security for no a cat dinosaur. Now each branch of the tree in nyame gusono. Sister, this tree we make a top bread despite $20,000 in use. Yeah, we are to him.
In your warehouse.
Where?
Only warehouse.
Oh, what's the never gonna say? It's good to change the face of the place. So most of these pitches now here can. Pitch cover the any tolling problem no. But oko told the bit me last year. We are they to him.
Are you saying say Ghana my National Sports Authority say ye ka say buy investing in pitch covers? We are nya baby for pitch covers.
Pitch cover. How many times you use pitch for concert?
O say
how many times you use pitch?
Say pitch covers ni available. I can tell you say annually no throughout
sister.
the year no. Oh come on. Na say nye December nkwa na ye use churches. Sorry omo year conferences any niema they would love to use the stadium but because as niema ni available ninti no.
You use pitch covers ni ba ni investing money into it. We should always know say any investment you do must be recouped. Eti minya pitch covers is here e de beto pitch so a. Mako investing $15,000 to get a pitch cover to cover the whole pitch, not just a part of the pitch, so we can run and protect our grass. No matter how you use a pitch cover, when you finish, you need the people to come and walk on the grass. No. Even yen small, sorry, small pitches via here. Yen pitch cover the tuswa. The pitch cover once has a certain weight, and to mount say. After the usage, it doesn't mean grass in the end say direct. That's one. But we event now, the pressure of the people and the things, it will be exerted on the grass. So you still need those who work on the grass to pay them to come and work on the grass. And the total trans now, and talk. I don't bring you able to come and destroy because the cost involved. No, all the rent here, the program, or maybe 500,000 Ghana cedis because of the pitch cover. Yeah. You spend close to 800 Ghana cedis to work on the pitch now. But their damages cost to another.
The pitch needs management anyway, regardless.
No, but if you don't use the pitch for that event, your management is lesser. You can go.
It is not less. The reason why I cover was to protect grass.
Yeah, and I'm telling you that the protection still need servicing after you remove it.
But on a daily basis, whether Shane Nasonokra, the pitch needs to be maintained.
Hona make us say, and he said, "What the pitch in the air for event, You consider all these things, and he said, "Oh, cause investment in the pitch cover the part, and no pay."
No, yeah,
but maybe the say, if you invest money into the pitch cover, $10,000 in poor. What the year rentals now, you cannot recoup your $10,000 immediately.
Can I want to say events? A breast stadium and NS is catching even the primary goal food sporting activities. No,
Nakotokone has much you're saying.
What am I saying? And you know, ye cry kai say, and to phony be kind. Even Bulldog said it. Say, a better cost no even to repair the fuck kaya the no so that we can have access to the pitch. Into there are ways I'll be to me are running as NSA
penny. Say, cost now ye dey to so. That's what I'm coming say. Yeah. To get your initial investment, say, maybe $40,000 air share pitch cover. You cannot recoup the $40,000 from beam concert pay. That's one. So I say a year projected. So before you run that cost investment, you should say within the year, show Sahina me cover the pitch so. Ahina me de kwa so. Now preservation of the pitch cover, as huge as the pitch is, that is how huge the cover looks. Make up preservation. Space for preserving that particular thing because you have to be that.
So Councillor, I mean to I see what they all can't say if you are investing in pitch cover, where to preserve the pitch cover is a problem. Is that what you're saying?
It should be considered as a very important thing. Make us to say there were event centers, government event centers that will go and rent their chairs and tables. And yet empty space in the mind. Me more be credit. But their centers say well money more buying the alcohol and community order that. Tables and to your renters now you come out and it's more or less affordable saying a bontain event a year raw space. Edia be. But it is a grand arena in community or me boy. Say community yo. We need uko rent and community yo. But if you want to beef up and konyebu all the ba ebe kan mane yefe. Enti aban konua na ye kwa jini nyina no. From 2 years ago, baby I ye and the chairs we don't have them again. They are all broken and it's difficult to get them back. And I'll be saying say one running place now charging nipa 5 cedis for the past 10 years. Now nkonyani wo ho na ebubu a Vida aden na mun replace it. Me tell ma say o dey ma sorry da so ma sorry da won konya is we sorry no the wedding after every service you lose more than 20 chairs e dey about sorry cho you akonya be say 200 egu
okay
e see maintain company ye ma ye wo ye dey ba ha no ye ni like facilitate me manage a use touch na ye use e dey maintain bi wo ati nkonya ni gu ho what them gonna say we need to have the page cover that one I say but they should consider say yeah top page cover every year
okay
yeah top page cover now the page cover should be able to be an investment that it could pay itself.
Councillor Kamakuma Toyem page cover yi enye novelty enye ade afi na aba fufuro ehun be den say bi
be maintain
why ade e koso amano ne amahodo so enye ade e be kire ya dua ase kofa expert bi free baby enye scientific research what must say enti Kamakuma Toyem once it's being used ya use wo amahodo so
Matiwas bi me say metiwas say omo invest into it but omo making sure say investment in betua no
of course
okay
that's one with the pitch cover because ya any start pitch cover come you many years ya kasa
a private person one who say beboa e ka fa so ni so asenko
and I'm even thinking said one of the reasons I now will raise is where to keep the pitch cover. So I'm now asking myself, now private person or no, I find a pitch cover.
Warehouse
what am I saying? So that shouldn't be a problem for a whole institution to say, baby.
There's a lot of demand.
Wako Legon stadium for me.
And coming back.
There were a lot of things that they didn't complete, and some of us pointed it to them engineering wise. Say even a number the lighting system of the place. Say it once a high studio. You were canning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You were sitting here running in such a way. Say studio any sectional lights for near one. Except back up and it me so at the same time, so that we can preserve energy. But at you cost studio, I see it me in such a way. Say can you now you saw the way the piano. When you say switch in the back, no show. Bibisa, but you consider those things. And preservation a very big problem for these people. The media can say pitch no be any media ba. You go invest go do be there. Me bomo dia boa say our mine and some penny there, but they should make sure say that investment is recouped properly. Now, Cameroon sem. Say sika ankrofo jinkete sika fia yi. Yeah. Sika fia ni ebi kura ambo no bi kan asem say nanka eye say ye be ma kakra say wanya bi kura. Adenti no mo kanesa sika no ma kire yen saa ko se na so ma kire so no mo chiska no o mo chese o mo jiska na o mo nche no enyum dodo a ya bo ama o ende amu nyina anim ye se ye che no according to categories na nya onyum dodo a categorization corrides na om de enti enye
Councillor Mr.
ya bo
categorization.
So, categorization is what they use to distributing of royalties. You know, and just say what you wanna hear say what you bia near bow you baby and which say usika baby to our dream and we are bad ya bosso. How to know say about when you me and bo when you say ya chamo bi anti wo won do category wo won anya 104 ye de wa kem na say you be joining list no na jeje na ya mbisa say obi police ne ekoji ya na ye ba this 5 million my 100 million check for 1 year ye call multimedia on my 100 million for 1 check oh sa ho no ba Christians be kai say ye see sa scan cry ekoji a de ye de run administration anam ka say 40 and 9. So 30%. So yeah, no credit say as long as the administration is running for Gamro, it means that cash biba. I don't know if you move here. Etiamu kasa say na right na in group no retain you only 30% near run administration. And yente that's administration net to doors because between tia we between tia we. What must here? Enti grofo tia that is why they are getting that 30%. And they are pushing it because 30% in the administration they hold you up. No, I believe say anyum to fue. Muna mo pese ye we mamu say menyum say ne boy enti ebosi ye 1 peso enti wa goji be 4 peso ye be ye na nya ne ye be ye ena ye nya ne ntam nso ese ye ne ntam be ha ye unya kakra da nyamia sese afi be onya 104 bi
I mean
na dia
sa kasa we wo
pre wo ho
Mr. Councillor sa kasa we ni ensem keka enti na ye ntumi nkoye ni mas industry no say unya kakra wada unya miase sabio obi wiase obaye ne de ne so obabe enwum to adwuma na Nyankopɔn de ache no so wo Mr. na obi be ye adwuma afemu ni na adwuma awaye enwum a watwere intellectual property a wo eda ho na enye se ye yusu nanso eso aketua no yentumi because say ye systems and access structures that was ye do to akwamuma sa sika ne gie no eye easy ema yen na yetumi nya sa sika na whatever is due these ye creatives ne ye de mom no we say that ye nya ye be yen so e be chenti unya kakra no afa ne sa
enti dem kan say until say ye be nya sa de no wo ho ne fro so kakra obi aba bagia ya
that login system here, how difficult is it to get a proper login system? How a rocket science?
Obi ba my mu ene betina say for we need to go ha omo ka process omo hye bibia o yanye
enfa say anye de omo de ba na enfa
yanye
enye say enfa
na woni bi na obi adebia bro just so
na de omo je no do so
and develop it
na de omo je afie ho no do so sen de ebenyama ya ntifo no
me say
yet ya de media na American say ya your value bia wo bi tim say stone by ya adwuma pa afi ni nyina onya $1 million angle good man shata ye adwuma pa onya 1.5 anka man but tie me udin wo system no mu no to say kakra bi aba na je empower ye bi eno na make we will move ahead one day gramofo ni 30% ni hia won yes o manya 30 na anka o man kodwu hwe amba dan na me ka cho bi say yes aban ma company bi mo bia Christmas bonus no mo bia 150 Ghana cedis. The workers were angry and on the assembly bar out and I met now on a catcher one say almost staff book in the so me do saying ye buy no me 4,562 and I'm catching back was on for calculator now on 150 Ghana cedis multiply by 4,365 obo you say I can't mention the figure and I'm saying Ghana wabono is the extra money that the owner of the company must generate to add to it. 150 is small before you, and it's true. Say the whole year 150. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But the number of people that he's releasing the 150 for from him. So those of us who are employees, even have 10, 12 employees, Charlie, amompo ye mo olonka ba ko eya ekoye mbutom kakra. Eti junto for mema mo ba mu mbu. Mema mo insult gamro. Memo bin ko video enko di gamra tem enka say after all my work sister brother my works no enji kakra bi ma enyempo a YouTube and a TikTok but mo ye den ye be bo mo nyum no say etua kakra ko sita mo bi ja ho faso aso no mawu no mu a ye be ye yie etua kese babusiafo adi after their death.
Okay, it's here for 54 minutes after 3. Ye betwa ye dwumadie ne so na chese and then yeah, well, Vida Educhumwa, the head of PR for Benetton Music Group. I will say, na munina money tia. Say Afinia Fibia Rano, the Benetton Music Group. I see you or Dano, Stone Boy. Na fasha wa de ba Fibia no. Afi we no enya 10 years. I feel we no enya 10 years. In the Beam Festival, no say you did 10 years. Say what follow if mra wo mo release dates kosi mra wo mo sesa dates na chese nkomo no akwa ni mu pa enti ene bia onankasa wa ha ne de na kyese ebenye mu nkyeremu bebre na kyese yehu na Beam Festival no ebekoso eye 24th of December ya eminti yehu be hia si ebebusebu sansem ye be den ya ba ehifa ne ye be ko yes say GTA so am my shuttle buses enti asha manfo amoba mo amufi pram mo amufi be bia wo fi bia no ni excuse wo betumi Entertainment Review. We are here for 58 minutes after 3 Peace FM Entertainment Review. No Asugusua would say Vida Educhumwa, the head of Benetton Music Group, PR, the head of PR for the Benetton Music Group. And no Abeka and Sawaha, Yababechuchin Komo. Beam Festival Ebaso on the 24th of December. Vida, yes, I'm our Bium officially.
Medasin so. Said Yawakano, Nekwan Swan, Cecilia 4 days per to the biggest music festival ever. ABC Afi 2025 away my Ghana Mumike na Mackenzie so say the Beam Festival with Stonebwoy. Afi we kan ho na 10 years in fear do. Washishasa festival ya free 2015 edi abade chede ababi sisabri na ya make show international artists womo mbonyo mu free amano ne Caribbean no Africa higher Europeans ne omabe pie ha Ghana because of festival ya bubruja enti yetra omanfo se 24th idie obia tunani emfantre Accra Sports Stadium unyenya wo ticket no a star 714 star 2025 hash ana said www.beamfestival.com onsa ebeka wo de na say no omo ana unse kan na date near 26
no cre
and na BBC ya chese yes about 24th no so we di kan tour with ticket 26 na sa brace sa ticket no a obetime use for 24th na yem pese obeha ho akogina stadium ho abre ansa waka se obabeji ticket no de odebe bonsa ede awremu no and say no ya tete miamia hodo a ba bia wuti bia no eben wo bomodin akọ phone no ko kire se madansi a kire se mato Beam Festival ticket nie enu nti mo fa me wristband enye den emma me enti no ukọ KFC branches ahodo na de ewo osu KFC Accra Mall ho KFC ewo ho East Legon Udru Lagos Avenue any boundary road na KFC na ewo honom no ena fe ya Denta Ashaiman Dan Suman Kaswa Wager Sakumono Hacho KFC Bora ho fa wadansi a ekire se wato ticket no ekire KFC wo moton chicken yayi obehwe obehunu na fe wayi wo wristband no o ticket no de be bo wonsa na e de amount na QR code bi wo de bo wonsa no so udru gate na no ho na ye be scan ansa na wetimi ewremu na wo a omoto tables ne de ya shada penipa baako bofo baako a on na baby obe park wo ka nyina oba be hia wa park wo ka sande wa ba stadium honom na ebi nsu busasa wudu stadium oba de hunu baby a obefa ye the floor map aba mo amuni map reading no ebe easy amam ba wa woni map reading no me ha ho bebre no ane se wudu gate bia no ato ani hwe gate na pampam ho ya tro VIP wo ho a na che se VIP fon kwa na be nante afa ho si ya tro regular bo ho a omo mu kra 50 Ghana cedis ticket ne bi no omo nkwa ana se VVIP so ya tro abo ho na mmom amu tables ne de ya pebofo a one ne mbenam onto be so mo nsa ade mawura gate ni ma check mu ticket na akope mu table na fe whiskey kakra u juice kakra kokonam kakra berry no ma serve o come and u bo nsa no a na hostess no ojina won de wo pebia on sabeka car park nso ya hihya ne kama 4 courts of parliament house mashebedwum falka besi ho boko your security form rain bibia kama afi access bank so opposite stadium no omo headquarters access bank headquarters ho ya koje omo car park ni nyina nso munti afi ministries bay stadium ho nyina eni omakasa udru wana security ni wo ho no ane se wudi ticket ne be chene se Beam Festival ntina me wa ha o obebie epono na ma na fi wako park wo car kama na mo amoto table access ne die stadium ni inside na mo de mo car bewra eno nso mu host no ebe so mo saboko epiapia mo na mo cars ya na mako park wo stadium no inside because mo ye guest a special guest ye ni mo ho agrokra.
Okay, my entias ye kakra baby ana o kase o man for my ticket on betumi akọ KFC miaye bi na nko makwakoje ticket no. Is it that every branch of KFC e ben wo na betumi akwakoje ana these specific areas here wo boss?
Okay, the kind no oko airport sheller won sabeka wo wristband na wo ticket no na oko shares ami yes yenua ba shares ami so ho a won sabeka bi enu achi no KFC branches a wo betumi akọ akọje ticket na edidi so yi osu de Accra Mall Udru East Legon ebi wo Lagos Avenue NFA Boundary Road ewo East Legon okura ho a enu ane se wakasa mato Stone Boy ticket me ba beje no ha na emom de adanse ne be kire ansa Adenta KFC Ashaiman KFC Dansoman KFC Kaswa KFC Wager KFC Sakumono KFC Hacho KFC unye dru a o de kire o mo pe a ombe yama shaza mean so na fe airport shell so
okay sisi dia ye hu ba bia ye be kwakoji ye ticket nya de ye mehwe Beam Festival no sisi 10 years muna ye re ye wo ye industry mu ne ye stakeholders na ye nim eba no concert any niema Stone Boys wo be ya ye nim we know what he brings on stage and the craftsmanship na bribiano or the brain no but ye mehwe we dey 10 years seni anka obi beka say wakwa ware ase watena ware ase you do 10 years kra na wo shada to boase a celebration because me marriage anniversary and a midi
and I sound ring cram
what's ya see na ya ebia na o ring na first say dime year ya sesa karat no na chesa akosro enu nti no afi we 10 years I this celebrating Beam Festival no a dear never dance so from all the other festivals I are witnessing.
Yeah, mami can see sudia say 10 years in no Stone Boy concert be anywhere a be anywhere the same thing. Afi bia wo kwa uhunu sunsun ye foforo na a renew wo pe unya pepa ne se ne mahuni afi etoa so mesa ba begini biom aba benya different experience and no na mini Stone Boy edi nkomo o say se wudi dokono anopa na wo me a eno ye one satisfaction ade sana sandi dokono kro no a ebedo na first one atwe won ho nti anajo no so dokono na obedi na no so ye second satisfaction what must say nti ABI ade kro no na wudi but the satisfaction no ye different ne me kire mu nyina ne say this year no ya wa wonim say this year no performances no edemu clean afi bia so no ye fa ye nan for Stone Boy nan for from amanone momoba ebekan we reggae revival kese pa ne ye ba be ye ntina the legendary Fantan Moja enra mini team ni nyina ne call airport ekohia ne kama de ne bae o sheda pa se opeso bantem esanse wate Ghana nka onim se December de Ghana na riasi nyina twa mani behwe nti even though as program near 24th na enra no odi kan be dru krom chese wo pese wo to ba bia hunu se de Ghana tiansa na o acclimatize ne ho obedi teasers kwesi enese obedi de tro
the famous watch and jollof
ansa na concert breno edru na enu achi no Mr P from Nigeria P Square fame so ewo hobi wow boyfriend there baby pa ansa na Drella from Nigeria na ye my Ghana mu hasus de family sina so episode la Russo Kiddy name it and I feel yeah you agree with me say it's the year of big features for Stone Boy share kwabna sorry mix yeah eto ho menye sure say di na watch me kra but agi bia afa the year na say you celebrate your roots into I feel you see festival no deeply rooted resonant resonate with obibia no matter who you are so you sikeni so you adantemo so you hieni said the bia no concert no appeal to you I face so I call global ɔyɛ product kɛseɛ paa yɛ tɔn na ma no ne kuro biara so a ɛbɛfa so afi wei 10 years ne deɛ ya meka kyerɛw sɛ performances no ɛbɛyɛ refined ɛyɛ korɔgyee ɛne yɛde ɛto hɔ nom ansa na aboafoɔ so ɛbɛbɛsɔ yɛase everything will be so clean security wise afi atwa mu kuo bi baa together ɛbɛhyehyɛ adwumadie bi kaa sɛ last year December event ɛkɔ so na big festival na security no ɛdanso paa ɛna ɔmo de saa abasobɔdeɛ ne maa yɛn yɛasɔ saa abasobɔdeɛ ne mu afi wei so no yɛbɛ make sure sɛ security ne bibia bɛda bɔkɔɔ obi biara ɔbɛba stadium a ɔbɛka sɛ obi apra no obi afa ne sika obi afa ne phone daabi ɛntaa nsi wɔ hɔ baako pɛ bi na esi kumasa no kora Stonebwoy to phone no ma nipa kɔ no wɔ hɔ a nti no yɛbɛsrɛ no kora no wasn't a beam concert ɛyɛ program bi a na obi ahyehyɛ a ɔfrɛ ne ma no ɛbɛgyina nti yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ in terms of security atoto nneɛma production ya afi wei stage a yɛde si Accra Sports Stadium no ohu bedwiri sɛ wotena kanea no so soro krampo soro hɔ a you feel connected to the artist Stonebwoy na wɔ perform that is the kind of stage setup ye pese obi biara obeba ho biara benya a special personal experience with the artist Stonebwoy and when him say abre bia the project to wa nipa bia form to nwom ni bi album say EPO oto nsafrɛ omo eya na yem pese obetie record ne nko ade ebo ne radio so da ne yem pene sa oba ni ama clean live band performance ni ya revive de wate dada no akyerɛw sɛ yɛdane ani sei ɛde ahoma nsia ne gu aseɛ de dondo no fa aseɛ na kyɛ sɛ ntwene ne guro mpintin na bibia guro ahu sɛ ɛma a different feeling altogether enti 10 years deɛ ya okawa foforɔ a yɛde hyɛ wo ne sɛ is going to be classic wholesome entertainment bibi ya ma performance na tena ho afe said the experience ne tie no e betena wo ho afe ansa na wo kwa do biem eno so kon do ya na de 11th edition no atoa so it 10 years die bibi ademu clean
e de nyame ase I think say omanfo no so bi busa say eye international acts na wo mo ba no so far yet yate P Square yate Drella
and that's a Fantan Mojan so one more penna omo ye enkofo a ye beka ne so mo fia ma no ne aba na se bi shada kema mudi sie me see afi we ye mpese ye beka ne sa frase sa bring abana ya announce Spice ya announce Jashi SIS
in fact last year mo surprising mo the Spice eba as a surprise na ye nim
yes I know the na ba ko pe afi we de unya ne ba ko santi ya ho se wo ho na flyer bi atom we bo na afi wa boa ho da bi ye pese foul say rapture no gina wa na hu se bofotire ne bi a stage no so afi na wo hit songs na wo pe no e de ni nyina sane mu agu form e ho no e na me be pe kwesi next ni ma hwe because he cannot contain his excitement and this year ne dia ye di bia te ye de ntuma dra ho saafo na omo ba eno me mfa media samo mesin koja ya ne from airport ye de ntuma be kuru omo hu kude
aye froba no
me ka me cha America craft no ye de ntuma kuru ho from airport ade wa be she dem uhunu ya ne see a P stage ne so sometime natural said reggae revival afro dance so just yeah festival yeah it's one of the things that Emma line up fatigue unim say nyum tuni we wabo wa ha wan hwa de oye wo ho ne no na be sa be yeah ha ne de ntisa o esa say every performance bia no ye wo creative director order ne niemani enti enye wa hurihuri enya wonkeke mu de wo de ba ye betemi no ne ye the creative ya batato na fe obo hu se saa nipa we ya ye bo a autonwom wa to oba bia nso ba bi festival nko ade ne performance no adanso saa pepepe ene ye be ye no
okay mema eye mapam for emremu bi me for one me de me share ni mu this year Beam Festival I'm more excited about the features block no because this year yes just like Vida Kaim Mijidi say pe artists wo chrome ha this year why massive features and ni na ne verses no so e kon kan pa Stonebwoy and I'm also excited about the reggae bits now omo be
because last year the reggae na shase na
last year
seti tone no
ujina
beach na breeze na buffer ho na reggae rhythms no
it was something else. It was something else. I'm like yeah, but reggae be 45 minutes non-stop and people were just singing along. But me expectations are me share. I don't know about a year Akosi and a snake a year councillor Akosi.
Yeah. The decline Stone Boy baby bi owo one ne ho kan for ana ne ho kan ni Dr. Louisa baby bi owo bia no yamanamo 10 years say ya ultimate kan 10 years in the life of musician be say obetumi aye no concert ejina show festival ye shase aye na ye de ne hui kakakra na sisi ababedu 10 years enti 10 years do a nema bebri na sisi obetuma aye nema bebri but we do 10 years nko ade a say we kire say I have arrived say Stone Boy kire say wa abedu na we na ye share nkomo na say na me ka kire say the need is aban betumi provide some kind of relief support e dey ama your creatives no said the be ya betumi aboa ma your industry na etuma nyini because ya wo hwe enema Stone Boy person o ye no 24th yi sa wo transi na wa no ordinary person kwa offer pen ni paper na work one kasa budget P Square ba we ba stadium we ba ye betu ya say show na ye kwa kwaye no plus or minus no we are hitting $1 million is going within just yes $1 million to over $500,000 is gone down in the show now we need bibia and this is nipa na individual obi artist na kasa pocket on in the team and fight over to do some of these things it's media they no ye bona baso say watumi a oye bibisa na me highlight ni na no I watched Stone at the VGMA awards night. TGMA.
Yeah.
We heard Stone Boy performance on the night. I watched the creatives and how particular he was when he comes on stage, the leverage, and the way and then the dances, the kind of tradition, and the Noma. And the last time, we were fortunate, elaborate and Noma Oba Bayer on the TGMA night. And Vida Bekai. And we are privileged. Say this year, so no, sister, so has no be a bit of it.
So when they are prelims, so
praise Kagumis.
I knew the description of the performance.
I'm telling you, sir, oh no, I am a mitigu so. And we know the American say 24 for the day. Yeah, no, and I'm happy so we were creating VIP spaces now that they are, baby a better now that because yeah na ehu. And I also shows at this and I see elite people on person more attended to some of these shows. But ya no musro say okwa ebia na yakotwe mobile phone yakwaje ne bag na de enti me fa we so aka kire say obi bia 24th Oba Stone Boy a festival me say oba oka no you valuables na fa gu ba efie enkofa passport mbeto oka mo mfa ma ho na o chene nkoho nkoba asem da bi baby ababa e be ma wa pack bia no make sure say oba no wabo ho oni what at least what your jeans be fe kama oba be dia say because 24th on there stadium ho no uni be ma kwasi me jan finfin VIP ho no me ne ya me no me ye be no ma VIP ho
we will do
what I say super perfect team of
so the answer ho
some pa ba na on kanjo festival
Switch camp from DL to B
I shall pay tribute to be Amalu.
Yaba who are representing them.
Oh, you say Yaba. Say that we are the council. Council one. I think say good news. Say you say co support too. And I'm happy. I hope say Kwabra perform because you know I saw remix no. I pick pa na ebeye first so say on the night no said the anwum na tesi krom no ye bedu menya na another field no so stage no so
entry no
hallelujah
me say entry no the entry of the century
asemba munya botre na bibia so enkoso kam nti ya this 24th there
You know why?
24th Ubako Krum.
Council and Pacho Bremu briefly na ye are Afro Plus and so Jumedia or Mode Banache say sorry so Anissa.
Well, as Sarkodia can be during the event na oyo Kumasen. If you sign a question, be na answer the mind a committee. Omayeti say O2 Arena and other big spaces now, the Americans in Nigeria for now failure. It happened because they collaborated with each other and they made it what it is today. So when an artist, and this concert is specifically on Stonebwoy, the Beam concert, I expect that all brothers, both invited and uninvited, who want to make it a big thing for our industry, should really join. Like I said from the earlier on, say, once I got an event last year, say, be a new beer, and you know, Stonebwoy, but I want a space to be filled so that they will realize, say, oh, some other human beings who are also selected within the industry attended, and it became nice. So we say congratulations to the Beam Nation for the concert coming up. Whatever they need, here in Bompire for fair weather, because open space events are you're enjoying covering. So that's here. Na weather na ya emanya makoye basa ebisa ye bompa esenyama very fair weather on 24th. Traffic situation is so bad because of the festive occasion and the starting time. I hope say it will be you are ready for the start. But if the participants are not in, you cannot start without them. That's one of the issues.
I think said not Vida also said this time around by 10-11 na Stonebwoy was stage.
Yeah,
so I think said no be prompt you be I say hey I was say me do by 6 grana matanasia.
Me comes me communication I me na me ko ball 11. And one also share what they also 11. Me say 10 p.m. na me gina stage so. That is what Onwa Pemu
make us because you review the Biakoya, and starting term, and now me cram me event, you 6 o'clock. It was sorry. Video say Benina, so in Benina, and yes, someone on way to Temu, but Charlie. Traffic a boom. It is so I think say Yanyanan fine, and we're hoping that not just the event of Stonebwoy. It's a calendar year we're building. One Stonebwoy and any other. I think Shatta is having his own. I think Akoba also. All the events we are expecting in December should really make us feel the Christmas festivity. So we wish him well. We'll all be there, especially when we know that we are being invited. And I like the way I can say there's going to be good protection for those who are coming. And which I say, you be to me, I am a show now quite fine. So, congratulations to the Beam concert and Obiamo Modi no young follow me and Nefe, in the beginning of the year.
All right. Yabasai Ababa Beton Common. So Yabashe Afro Plus Max. Any Councillor Luchot so Akabum de Jumedi Baba. My interior Yaba Mamba Vida. Ama a year ne final words now. Fe. Yeah, me sorry. Yeah, na matise Yumuya Baba Betum. Say yes, Stonebwoy ne King Jerry. So the asort special one Eddie Abawe Christmas Jara. Yeah, the 2 years. So now you na Yeshia or 24. Vida. Yeah, sorry, so now o final words I would my answer na what sorry so no Vida.
Right, yes, I kai o manfo biom say no. So what all with tickets now? And how say oh Chenya 24 fans so abeje wo afri en sema na wristband no. And say no what to tickets now on ho dance here wo phone so a ye best say obekọ Shezami and cry ha East Legon. Shezami ubetimi age wo wristband no. And asa wo airport shella on sabeke bi. And when KFC branches ahodo a ewo Osu Accra Mall, East Legon, Lagos Avenue, Boundary Road. Okohwa nuanes wakase maba ma to Stonebwoy ticket o madansi ni mu from a wristband mame na menko afi adenta ashaiman dan soman kaswa wager sakumono hacho KFC branches nyina no. Just go there, redeem your tickets. Yemrantem by 10 to 11 p.m. Stonebwoy will be on stage performing. After Jimedi Nina, Ashisha so kama. So, Ope Bibia D, Ope Bibia Noma. There's a whole big festival market to a whole. a whole big festival market ayaye more regular no more mudwa more vendors open nsuo open drinks bi open chicken bi bibi udi crazy kaka crab bi betimi ato bibi because ya jamia till say ade be chintine den ya be bibi dia kawa no VIP for no so more vendors wo ho and afi VIP no tables ne de eno ane se bonsa no na de ope bia no hostess no gina won champe na odi abonte eye beam at 10 a decade of dominance Stoneboy Jinemu 24 December wo Accra Sports Stadium obi bia amra na celebration enye kese.
All right, Vida Yebeda wa Sibebre. Saint ya watene no 24th December. Ampaya eja. Ubeti Dumbrai. Proper asotopa na chese Stoneboy ayama na yefe. 24th, Senior Vida Abu Bosso no ukoshe zami nasa watu uteke deda ukona udi kotra yebe yu wristband amau ube ko KFC miaye na wabu Bosso nina shane so na uko wakwa koje eye wo wristband yedi na ye shiemu 24th of December eye chilling ni cooling nkwa. Stoneboy is officially officiating us, and I say, oh yeah, they or the year 2024 for the Accra Sports Stadium. Ampaya Eja. Yeah, sorry, Jumedi and Swana, Afro Plus. Cause la Lucho say no be huni de bia ni uniform ye ba kon or she t-shirt ba kon ayatromu Afro Plus and Afro Max. Sorry, Afro Max Plus. Na chese medro papa kansala luchot akofa abakrom ha. Afro Max Plus any a families conference with Councillor Lutrot baso the 26th of December. Councillor briefly, yan fa moon sona yan sorry so. Councillor
no cre woman say nyame ya dom afibia ya de ba is a formally one event per the only orgasm conference, but you see the orgasm and the family conference Baso is supported gladly by the GTA Ghana Tourism Authority and the Black Star Experience together with National Theatre. Yeah, boom ISI event happening the National Theatre Exhibition Hall 26th of December. Obi able say advertini boegu gidi mbacho afi ye de ahye nyina ye ho nyam enti wa owo ha bia wani je no kora ho brane nsua de nyama bebre ebedi hu komo ba kono taking care of children out of wedlock one discussion. Number 2, ye lawyer kese pa ofi US oba be kire yen the importance of a will, both in local Ghanaian parliament and in the United States of America and other places. Lawyer Eredakon Eba, your best dietitian, and I'm hoping Nana Kofi Wusu, dieting for the family, and also Eba Bedin Komo. Me so at the sex corner, and me man 3 basic sexual positions that gives longevity of life. Your sexual position be a chawon kwaso. Ewo edemu, enti afi no me demonstration with the bed, soft bed. Actually, said the angle of the bed gives an angle for sexual activity. Where the 50 plus I will position be and say, we obviously Christians and can you for swan. And then just 26 December and Kwande Yamiamboa. Now we are Coca-Cola, the fish studio, echo can't be anyone could do with Fidia. Yen I am brand name na make us say. Yeah, Dr. Sakukudam, Dr. Edubuating Eba Abechrea, they how to manage family health. Tickets, yeah, can't afi, free for everyone. Yeah, say the see Ekoe, Mrs. Akusia Sewa Fusu in some semi by Intino. Yeah, pay allegiance to her, Akasawaya, dear, Ejina Sisel Bent. Yes, see, free ticket, ye be the Diniako, 26 December, National Theatre. Now be our page, me dear, assembly account, sponsorship, so boy, and if you're doing by me, no, Jollof Lunkami and Sa, Meche Baira about BDBCC, which be the Abre and ye do a Dianasia. Friend number we are making Sia, 0277. A609 A644 Naka say Afromax Plus said omuno mo choya se ama yedi dwumedi aba wa hwɛ me a wonnum bi be ma de na wa na ayo ho nti bra peace FM frontex bi wo ho na frem say counselor be say mba show na se me de asori ma eba me group be say me omo ba o de frem me kyerem package na da ho ma mu nyina 0277 609 644 happening on the 26th December 7 p.m. sharp National Theatre Exhibition Hall. Madam I say, yeah, Miss Medasi.
Councillor Yenso Yeda wasi bebre. It's here for your best sorry so nisa na chese ejumedi edu hono nso yede brani eshia wo ho. And what you know, year 24th and chese ni 2 days for Pepe 26th so Afro Plus Max and our face so family conference at Councillor George Lutrot Aoyen Afibiano this year no de bremo absolutely free. Will be to me a baby Oba Peace FM how pe Afro Plus ni bi so ato a wo benye bia wo Peace FM front desk but 27 no ye wiye ni na so ye be conference center ho ne akwa support Councillor George Lutrot ebusia for me da masi bebre meeting the MC ya boa me sorry so na chese jumedi edi wo ye de abremo 30 minutes after 4 and the 20th of December 2025 National Theatre and
Theatre Exhibition Hall.
Okay. National Theatre Exhibition Hall.
Afro Max Plus.
Okay. Afro Max Plus. National Theatre Exhibition Hall. Free. Tiye na eba kushimo hall 26th. Na chese ya support George Lutrot and Afro Max 4. Na jumedi no IFA wasi yesunya de na yetumima ya wari any film de kama. Out of Omeda Masibe Brain Yakupon ya Duma Tuesday and the last episode for a year entertainment review. Not just wrapping up for 2025 and 2026. Ola will carry the mantle on to bring you quality entertainment at its best.